Yeah, it takes 10 seconds to get to me. Where the boys are, but I'm not allowed. On the other side of the boys' bar, I wait them to all come out. I'm not a boy. I'm not It's not my fault that I'm not a boy. It's not my fault. I don't have those toys. I'm not a boy. I'm not
Okay, I should be here. You should be able to hear me. Hello, world. Merry Christmas. It's that time of year. What am I doing for size? I could go littler. Go bigger. Let's go big. Go big or go home, right, everybody? Okay, so did that work? Did that come through and everything for everybody? Did you hear that? Anyway, welcome aboard. Merry Christmas. Soon it's going to be Christmas Eve. You're so right. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is entitled A Star is Born. I want to extend my sincere gratitude to 4D for coming up. What a breath of fresh air that cat was. And he had such a sterling appearance on last show. By the way, we have so many celebrities and leaders in the vinyl community here. None greater than perhaps Satan Rojas official. Satan, welcome to the program. And a Merry Christmas to you and your little impish brigade. Merry Christmas indeed. Do you celebrate Satan? Do you celebrate Christmas? I'm not too sure. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what happened? So the intro only gets played on Sunday? No, the intro gets played on Tuesday too. But we had a massive foobar. We had it fucked up beyond all reason. That's what foobar means, okay? It's an old military term when things are kind of messed up bad. So anyway, yeah, so I wanted to do it last week, but I had two false starts. And before it finally went, hey, how do you play the guitars? How do you play? Hey, Paul.
They're not attached.
Well, Sue,
Yeah,
Sue put the thing
you
on
put
there.
the lights around your neck and you play the guitar.
Unfortunately, I've got. Oh, I see. You put them on my Les Paul as well. Unfortunately, I got like a lot of guitars. I got a closet full of them right around there too. I love guitars. It's one of the things. Paul, you're a guitar player. Paul Cass, welcome to the show. I know you're a guitar player, but this is Sue doing what Sue do. Christmassy. We got Heinche, the symbol of the program. Little Heinche, I love that guy. It's the third Sunday of Advent for you, for our Catholic friends out there. Third Advent. I've never been good with my Advents or the cross stations and everything. Being a Protestant, I just know that the Lord suffered. That they divided his robe up. The Roman soldiers did. Pontius Pilate washed his hands of the whole affair. Should have washed him in the blood of Jesus. It's the only thing which would have ultimately cleared his conscience. Water won't do. But he probably found that out.
Talking about the advent of the birth of the baby Jesus.
Yeah, I know. But the Stations of the Cross, I just diverted into Stations of the Cross. Okay.
I thought you forgot about Jesus Bethlehem.
I know the Bethlehem. Oh, yeah, Joseph, Mary.
You sure?
It was the time of the census. King Herod killed all the children. Right? Killed all the children. Herod, not a good guy. He's one of history's bad guys. It's Gaudete Sunday. Gaudete Sunday. What the hell's that? It's the pink candle week of Advent. I can't keep up with the Catholics. I just can't. You have too many rules and all the rest of it. It's too formal. Very laissez-faire. Emphasis on laissez. Anyway, rock and roll, kids. Tokyo Brian's here. We love Brian. We hope everything's going well in Japan. Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all having a great week. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love Christmas, Project Gemini does an annual Christmas 45. You can get it, or it's like a CD digital thing. But go support Mark. We're going to get him. We're going to try and get him on the show. He's a hard nut to crack. He's a hard guy to nail down to come on the TV show for a little bit. But I want to promote him, and it's been a long time since we've had him up. So I think everybody would enjoy that. And, because he's got an album. It's already, available through Project Gemini. Special Hanukkah episode. I would love a Hanukkah episode. We had, speaking of Hanukkah, huge tragedy down in Australia where our Islamic friends went and slaughtered a bunch of Aussie Jewish people. God bless the Jewish people, the chosen people of God. I love the Jewish people. I'm on record. She loves you. Record as being very pro-Jewish, pro-Israel. They provided a lot to Western culture, to our civilization. They've contributed a great deal. So anyway, it is horrible. Yeah, it is. So anyway, if it's going to be the people that are slaughtering people or the people that get slaughtered, I'm going to be with the slaughtered brigade. Okay, I'm going to support them. I survived 13 years of Catholic school where many didn't. Catholic school can be rough. Those nuns can be very tough because they'd have the little stick for the old class and then wrap you on the knuckles and everything. Holy smokes. Absolutely horrific. Absolutely, yes. And then we had trouble over at Brown University. There was some sort of nonsense occurring at Brown University. Reminds me of the amazing song by Simon and Garfunkel, Oh Holy Night, or Silent Night. It's Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. It's the saddest song. It's the saddest song. As they do the traditional, Silent Night Christmas carol, and then the news is playing in the background. War today, Vietnam, all this nonsense going on in a troubled world, and the contrast, the juxtaposition of this beautiful Christmas hymn of peace and of hope through the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Jesus of Nazareth, contrasted with the horror in the headlines of the day. And sadly, we haven't seemed to learn much since then as the horrors seem to perpetuate. So that's no good. Peace on earth, goodwill to men, right? Greetings from Tirana, the center of the Canadian universe, they call it, Tirana. Holy smokes. Okay, on a merry note, I bought some vintage Christmas publications from the 20s and 30s. Very nice and nostalgic. Wow, Jens, that is something. Nostalgic over here. The big thing about nostalgia and Christmas in North America is like Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola bringing Santa Claus into the world. Buy the world of Coke, Santa with his Coke. Ladies and gentlemen, here's where you can find Mark's Christmas albums, Volume 6. So, he hasn't been slack concerning all this. First, Woody Allen, and now Australia should say a prayer. What happened to Woody Allen? Let me know in the comments below. Good morning, James. How are you? Welcome aboard. Dick Van Dyke hates Trump. Well, who cares? He's 100 years old. A lot of people hate Trump. I love Trump, right? And I like Dick Van Dyke. But, it doesn't mean he's right politically. So there's that, Paul, right? Try and balance things out a little bit. Once upon a time, Paul, I think you guys learned. I hope you learned from the last election. Celebrity endorsements and what celebrities mean or what celebrities think, that's dead. That's gone. It's gone the way of the dodo. People don't care about celebrities and what celebrities think anymore. You know, Paul McCartney, give peace a chance. There won't be war in Africa this Christmas time. Oh, great song. But, did it change the world? No. There's still trouble, right? There's still trouble. My friend Spring Hill Jim, there's no such thing as a bad boy. Okay. I clicked on this, expecting to hear it and see Judy Garland singing It's a New World to James Mason. After their wedding, I'm very disappointed. Wow. Well, I'm sorry, Jim. We try and put a marketable product out here on the internet, on the interwebs. Good Lord. Anthony joins us. Marty, my buddy Marty, I love this guy so much. We have Mennonite roots. His are stronger than mine. Mine are more distant. But, I got him. I got Catholic roots too. Don't have any Jewish roots. I have zero Jewish blood. My loss, I tell you. Okay. Ouch. Don't slam Judy. Like, we love Judy Garland. This is Judy Garland program. We love Judy. She was troubled though. I mean, in the 60s, when you watch the lady, she's, So who's the other one, the little tiny one right now? Aria Grande, who's a very tiny shell of her former tiny shelled self. Judy Garland was like an older version of Ariana Grande. By the time 60s rolled along, drugs, pills, and the ever present, I'll have a little whiskey, I guess, and that kind of thing became problematic. So anyway, so Judy, yeah, very troubled, but there was trouble in Hollywood. Them Munchkins. Everybody's heard about the Munchkins by this time. The Munchkins, bad news. Hey, Morty, Rachel, Sue, hope you're having a good day. We are having a beautiful day, Renee. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get you, Renee, up on the show a little later. We'll see. No promises. But you're welcome, Renee. You're welcome to join us. So it is Christmas time. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank my good friend Frank, Sticker Mania. He got his package. So I sent off those the score of a lifetime for me. The Rolling Stones long boxes. There were like 12 of these frickin' things. 1986, sealed, never distributed. He got them all. And I hope he makes a killing. I hope he triples whatever he did with me. I hope he triples what he did with me. But I'm really grateful to him. He helped me out, took them off my hands. And I think he was happy to do so because I think they were a good item. I did a video if you want to see what they did look like on my channel. And I believe Frank has by this time already featured them on his own program. So if you're interested in those, definitely have a look over at Mr. Sticker Mania, a very good friend of the show. And I like to pride myself that I'm a good friend of his show as well. And also Mikey Arugula, another guy I love so much. We have, when I go on their show, I have so much fun. It's because I don't drive. They're driving. I just have to sit there and talk about Beatles, and we show a lot of stuff. Because believe you me, those boys have the stuff to show. But I got a good deal on the boxes for me, and he threw in the Beatles CD collectible anthology. So the price point on the anthology for me was too much. I just couldn't commit to it. But because it was thrown in as part and parcel of the deal on the Rolling Stone long boxes, it worked out quite well for me. So I'm getting it. It should be arriving on Tuesday. UPS is horrible. I do want to make one criticism of UPS. How do I put this in a way that won't hurt UPS? Oh, I think I have it. UPS is a scam. Okay. It's a criminal organization. They charge me so much. I got dinged. How much did I get? $53. Yeah. $53 on handling fees from UPS. Give me a freaking break, UPS. your whole raison d'etre, dare I be so bold, your whole reason for existing is to handle parcels. And you're already paid for it, but then they go, so we're going to charge you more for that. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It's just like a money grab. Don't dig it. Don't dig it at all. So anyway, but considering the profit margin I made on the deal with the box, I'm not going to worry about it. But
Well,
yeah,
UPS was at the center of the Fluffy controversy.
UPS screwed Fluffy.
Yeah.
Fluffy was so kind. So I got records for you, Rich. I'm going to give you VCLT, Vinyl Community Love Train. I'm going to give you a present. And it got to the door, and it was so much. Sue said, "We can't afford that." I forget what it was. It was exorbitant. $70 they wanted.
For a VCLT, no.
Yeah. So anyway, it was it was frustrating. Anybody else have nightmare troubles with UPS? Just the extra charges they give. It's just horrible. United Package Smashers. That ain't good either. It's capitalism, Rach. I don't mind capitalism. I don't like crony capitalism. There's a difference, Andy. You get your crony capitalism, your exploitive capitalism. That doesn't mean I'm going to go with Chairman Mao. Because if you go carrying pictures of Chairman Mao, you ain't going to make it with anyone anyhow. Although nowadays you will. Anyway, it's exterior. Rach, how many Heinche albums do you own now? Isn't it time for a Heinche special? We did a Heinche special just recently, Zeb. We did that special, a while back.
Mad About the Boy.
Mad About the, was that the episode? It's called Mad About the Boy. Go check in the past catalog of greatest hits on the Rachel's Ghost Show. Ladies and gentlemen, things were really surprising. Harry and I had problems with you, but it's not Harry, it's UPS, right? They're the villain in the piece. It's not the UPS, it's the tariff bullshit. But they should know records and books are exempt. Wrong, retard. Mazzy, you're so wrong. If you send USPS, United States Postal Service, no ding. I get no fucking ding. You know what it costs me to fucking tariff into the United States for my Canadian, and I had to pay it in advance tariff? $5 to send a whole box filled with 12 Longbox CDs. It was a big box. It was a big motherfucking box, and it was stuff loaded and protected. Stock loaded and protected, and it was well protected. I hope Frank comes on and tells the world how beautifully that was protected. Ladies and gentlemen, Norman Maslow has arrived. We love him. Fresh off the revelations that Beetle Babe and I are almost related to each other. One of my distant relatives married her great-grandfather. It's a true story. And that line is the same line that Mazzy and I connect on. So it's kind of wild. Oh, I love it. Gosh. If there was only more channels like this one right here. Rachel was right. R is for Rachel. Thank you. R is also for retard. Okay, 40 man. 200-year-old. Okay, hold on. Ghost stories. 200-year-old UK Christmas tradition that's the best part of Xmas. USA exhausted spooks at Halloween. UK waited for Xmas to get spooked out. Holy smoke. There's a double entendre in that. My USPS, the white truck, won't leave my door anymore. I'm not home. They take it back to the post office. Well, maybe you're in a questionable neighborhood, Andy. Speaking of good neighborhoods, Eric, Plastic Soundwave Cult, who, from my understanding, is no longer in the deserts of California, but now resides in Vancouver, Washington, which is southern Washington state. Okay, hold on here. Not wrong, retard Canadian. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Holy smokes. Okay. And 99.99% of the time, Rich is right. You know why I'm right? I'll tell you why. Because I hate being wrong. If I ever got caught out, and if I'm wrong, and here's the deal for ego, if I have wrong information, I simply, it's like a module. I pull it out, I throw the bad information aside, and I replace it with the good information. And that's how it works. So that means that Beetle Babe is related to Massey. Kind of, sort of, maybe. because it's really our shared relative that married into family. As a matter of fact, hold on. It's a pixely. Massey's not a pixely. It's just all me. It's just me and Beetle Babe. It's our little special relationship. Special needs Rachel relationship. You know, it's funny with the show, when you do this show, you never know what episode is going to explode out of the box and do something. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 1,700 views and counting on the 4D appearance. And so because of that, I honored him with A Star Is Born, right? Of course, there's a Judy Garland reference. Chris Christopherson and Barbara Streisand, of course, did the same thing. But A Star Is Born in the form of 4D. Wasn't he a breath of fresh air? Wasn't he a revelation? And wasn't the conversation beautiful, elevated? And this guy was a big part of it all. Well, he's gone away. He's shy now today. I don't know why, what, where. We'll see if we can get him back. He's a little trigger finger happy. Eric, good morning, Rich. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Yeah. It's 14. See, here's another thing about Christmas. I never got the 12 days of Christmas on the first day. I don't know the 12 days, what that is. And when does that count? Is today the start of the countdown of the 12 days of Christmas? It's the 14th. That'll take us to Christmas Eve. Also, I always remember my Catholic friends opening their presents after midnight mass. Catholic church, they go to midnight mass, then they go home, open their presents. Our family, it was like Ed Grimley. Is it time to get up yet, Mom and Dad? Get the hell back to bed! Get the hell back to bed! What are you doing? Oh, I'm so excited, I must say. I was like that. That was me at Christmas. Anyway, Beetle Babe, I'm betting you never guess I'd end up Judy Garland. Or maybe you did. No, 4D, I really sincerely want to thank you for your appearance. It was so interesting, so much fun. I find you fascinating. And I love the fact that you and I don't agree on everything, but we agree on all the important things, I think, fundamentally. And I have great affection for you. I was with Sue, and 4D, I received a package. Oh, okay, it's right there. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So this is the second apparently in a trio packages that are coming my way from the home of Heinche over in the Netherlands. It's called Führer Europe is the magazine. But look at this. It's got a lot of English articles. Boyfriend reporter Marino Grady, 1963. Remember, it was a Boyfriend magazine reporter. Boyfriend was a magazine from the 60s. I've got some covers so you can see what it was. But you know the famous shot of the Beatles, like on Twist and Shout, when they're jumping up in the air early, 1963, Twist and Shout, Canada knows. And the EP owners in the UK know, and America, if you ever had the Twist and Shout EP. But this is so beautiful. Jenny Lake Museum, this came in. I can show this because it's a kind of a neutral thing. But on the back of it, I happen to have somebody's address that I want to return kindness for kindness and do something thoughtful. And I'm thinking about it. And I'm going to come up and I'm going to send something across the water. Ladies and gentlemen, my magazine copy happened to be signed. Okay. No, it isn't. I fooled you, except for Frank, who would know. Sticker mania. But this is great. Look at this. So it tells the story of that early halcyon period of the Fabs. Look at this. The Beetle models from Revel. Beetle models. Frank's got all this stuff. That's what's amazing. I read the book Wicked. I see people talking about Wicked over there, but I want to get the cover of some of the things. Oh, Boston Place, London. You recognize it from the Beatles, where the Beatles are running along and then George falls down. They trip. George has a fall. All the girls are chasing him. So, for you hardcore Beatle fans, you can go to Boston Place. It's right by the Underground. It's on the other side of Marylebone Station. Okay, as promised, here it is, Marina Grady. There's a couple of covers of Boyfriend magazine. Look at that. Who wouldn't want that, Sue? I need my Boyfriend magazine. Just want it. Who wouldn't want a boyfriend? All right. I'm excited. You're excited. Yeah. And here down below, they tell the little story. Fiona Adams photographing the Beatles. 21 Kingley. It's Kingley Street in Euston Road. Hello. How fab is that? So she took the boys out on, a photo shoot and took those great shots and everything. I want to thank 4D for this. And it's high grade paper. This is not cheap to produce, ladies and gentlemen. It's not cheap to produce at all. This is issue 28, almost every year. Boyfriend reporter Marina Grady, how to keep a Beatles secret, right? Eric goes, the Beatles magazine you got there it's fascinating. It's chock full of great little anecdotal and tidbits, great for Jeopardy, right? If you want to go on and challenge the folks over on Jeopardy, I'll take potables for 500, Alex. Anyway, the great Alex Trebek, Canadian born and Canadian raised for that matter. Okay, 40 is defo better on screen than in comments. He likes to stick to the point and not let the convo get derailed. Well, he tried at least. Yeah. Rach, thanks for saying across the water instead of across the pond. No worries. The pond is on the other side of me. Like I'm on the Pacific coast, right? West coast. I don't know what happened to Massey. He tried to get in and it just never happened for him. He just got blowed up. Something happened. I'm hoping we can get him back. Hey, DJ, where are you playing nice? Are you across the water? Hands across the water, heads across the sky. There was a great little bit on YouTube I saw. It was one of those automated AI voice kind of things that are very popular right now for people. Generally, I think foreigners use them so they don't have their accent in the way. Would the Beatles are very happy. Very happy, like a dingo. And so to get rid of that, they go, hello, here we are talking about the Beatles. Very popular indeed. And so they were talking, the AI was telling the whole story about George Harrison's resentment towards Paul McCartney. And the revelations came out. I haven't seen it yet. The new anthology with the extra 1995 footage of the boys hanging out. And apparently a lot caught on camera is George niggling. Can we say niggling in 2025? I hope so. George is niggling Paul McCartney. And because of that, it'll come up. George was very upset over a lifetime of being dismissed by John and Paul. And, resentment builds up with people. Okay. It happened. I saw it happen with my good friend, Jason Rojas. I just love the guy. And so, with Rob, right? I could see the resentment build. And I went, oh, I wish that could be avoided, right? Rob didn't see it. It was like I could see it in slow motion, like a car crash. And I was like, or in a movie, and I was jumping out to try and stop it, but it was too late. Rob was so deep into doing his Jason Rojas. And I could just see Jason in the comic, and I go, oh, he's not happy. Danger. It was like if the robot from Lost in Space, danger, Will Robson, danger. Oh, I got a great record to show you, everyone. Oh, this one I picked up a week or so ago. And as he was doing that, as Rob was doing it, Jason was getting angry. And it was, alas, too little, too late. And the damage was done. And even to this very day, the boys are on the outside. Okay, let's take a look at this. Rachel, have you seen the viral footage of a live streamer meeting Ringo Starr at the airport? Didn't seem to recognize Ringo. Okay, DJ has answered my question. I'm in the central U.S. No gigs since Coco closed the dance floors down. I'm about to turn 56 years young. I just let the scare retire me. Well, it's still fun. Like Harry does a pick me up open mic kind of deal. music can never stop, right? Music, you do your music till you can't do it anymore, to your last breath. In that video, Ringo seemed delighted that he actually was able to go under radar. Well, it's not 1964, right? I think it's harder, as the magazine was saying, to keep a Beatles secret hidden from the world in 2025 than it would have been in 1963 in England. Remember, Beatlemania starts in England, 1963 at the Palladium. And it kind of started, actually, the boys came back from Hamburg, and then they were at the Liverland like auditorium. I forget what they call it, but I think it was Liverland in Liverpool. I went there. I paid my pilgrimage. I went to Liverland and did the whole thing, and had the obligatory photograph. It was just so fun, so much fun. If you've never been to Liverpool, you're a Beatles fan, you've never been, please make the effort to go. Big shout out to Johnny for my John Lennon back there. This room is absolutely chock full of Beatles everywhere, and this whole thing above my head is entirely Beatles. My favorite band of all time. They continue to be there. He hadn't seen the Bond films, or he hadn't seen Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. That's the one with Barbara Bach in it. Hadn't seen the Bond films because he didn't recognize Barbara either. Wasn't that hers? Was it Man with the Golden Gun? Isn't that the Barbara Bach episode? Let me know in the comments below. She ends up on the submarine at the end of it. Liverland. There it is. All right, here he is. Speaking of livers. How you doing, buddy?
The Litherland Town Hall.
Yeah, you had to cover it in your incredible.
It's in the book. It's in the book.
All right, man. And so you made the pilgrimage to. That's where Beatlemania started in England, and apparently the Liverpudlians thought that their own boys, their beautiful boys, were actually German kids.
They thought they were the Beatles from Germany, live from Germany.
So that here's one for you, Mas. A prophet is not without honor except in his own country, in his own household, because people are so familiar, they don't esteem the prophet. And so like the Beatles get more cachet being seen as foreigners coming in. Like,
okay, are you talking PHRO, but PH prophet or prophet?
I'm talking PROPHET, prophet,
okay.
as in a Jewish Isaiah.
Prophet, like you said. That wouldn't be a cash grab. Profit would be a cash grab.
Possibly. There's nothing. Listen, I'm a full-blown capitalist. There's nothing wrong with making a profit on something.
I'm
like I bought my Stones tall boxes, long boxes, and you've got your Beetle ones.
Yeah, I need
that. But you probably got rid of the CDs that belong to them.
No, I don't get rid of CDs.
Now you've been trying to get rid of these long boxes in your
garage.
No,
I actually have it. I talk about it, but I know exactly where they are. They're in a box. I could put them up on eBay.
Why don't you bring them out? Why don't you bring it? Because people are interested, and it would be fun to show them one time.
Hold on.
Okay, he knows where they are. We can go. Let's take a look at some Beatles long boxes. 1986, 87. I almost want to say the Beatles came out after the Stones for long box. I think they came in 87 and 88. I'm going to commit to it. 87, 88. The Beatles came out. And the idea is that these long CD boxes were meant to be anti-theft because the convenient scale of a CD, I got one here, this convenient format were too easy to rip off. And so they created this long box format. Mazzy was working at a record store when all this went down, so he can tell you more about it.
I wasn't working in a record store during the CD era.
Okay, so with the long boxes, they were meant as an anti-theft. That was the rationale.
It was twofold. Anti-theft is a secondary. Well, probably even. The thing is, record retailers were hesitant to cross over into a whole new market where they have to invest in new bins, record bins.
Yeah.
So you could put a long box in the same record bin, just put dividers as you have records. You didn't have to redo all the bins for them. So.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to take a look. This is how they originally came out. Well, so you got some time in New York City, long box.
I guess I have a lot. It's not just the Beatles, but it's solo too. So
yeah, Elaine's here. A big shout out to Elaine. We love her so much. It's been a long time since we've had the privilege of seeing her. Hang on. Let's do this.
Well,
Okay.
obviously, yeah, the censored song is right, in the forefront there.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I don't think you need to cover it.
No, I don't. I don't cover it. That's
Okay.
history. I'm not
All
one
right,
of these.
good.
Yeah.
I love this about you. You and I are on the same page when it comes
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
What? It's a good album. It gets slammed a lot, but I've always liked it. Oh, look, here's your White Album. Here's how the White Album appeared in Longbox format, kids. And of course, it's born. These things are born about the same time the stamp is the code. Wings Wildlife. Massey has always spoken so highly of that. I finally listened to it and got a copy of it like generations later. It's in the collection on vinyl, but it's a good album. But it's not like I prefer this album. I bought this when it came out. I was right in the midst of everything. I was buying everything Beatles, and I love that album. And Deliver Your Children by Denny Lane is my favorite song. Denny Lane is my favorite song on that
This
album.
is the second song I ever heard in London. My friend picked me up at Heathrow in 1978.
Yeah.
In the car, he turns on the radio. The first song that really just captivated me, that just came on. Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights.
True Massey fans will know Massey trivia like this.
And then With a Little Luck came on.
Yeah, good song. It was popular. With a Little Luck did very good for him.
Oh, I got a mouse pad.
Hello, Yellow Submarine. There you go. Yeah, hey, that was good. 1988, I want to say on that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I had that. I had these. I had all these. I'm an idiot. I got rid of the box.
I don't have to take all these out, but
but you get the idea.
Make me big, and let's.
Okay. Whoa. Hang on, Beetle fans.
What we have here is failure to communicate.
Ramoga, we know you love Rob, but Rob's not here yet. We're waiting for Rob. Sue's got her eyes out for him peeled. Band on the Run, what an album. That is a hell of a collection, Manzi. Yeah, it's all money. You got money right there. Shave Fish, 1975.
Actually, it was an excellent idea for retailers. Did you get retailers had to stick these new formats in record bins, and stores, especially mom and pop, but maybe the towers too, they weren't going to invest in all new furniture. And for a while, it took a couple years for at first you'd have one bin a tower, then you'd have 5 bins, and like little by little the CD era grew and overtook eventually the vinyl, but not right away. It took a few years, really.
Let's go back in time, because you and I can do this. I love CDs when they came out. You know why? Because I listened for the crackling of the stylus dropping on the vinyl. And after a lifetime of listening to stylus sound on vinyl, crinkle, crackle, the revelation of having pristine sound come right out of the box was unbelievable. Don't be sending money or presents to that address.
No, I don't live there anymore. That was the apartment I had right behind the Jefferson Airplane Mansion on McAllister.
Don't send stuff there.
I don't live there anymore. So if anybody wants to go take pictures in front of it, go do it. This is where Mazzy lived in 1978, 9 to 1980 something. I don't know.
Mazzy, let's do a tough question for you, because we do Beatles. We know you love Beatles. I love Beatles, my band. So I am getting this CD box courtesy of Frank Stickermania. So I'm really happy, because I just think the prices on these things are a little stupid, quite frankly. I think they're a little stupid. I don't like it.
It's the fucking Beatles.
I know. They're the Fabs. But anyway, even independent of all that, what is a band? Name me 2 bands that you love that people would not know, even if they're hardcore Maslow maniacs like me. Maybe they would not be aware that you are a fan of, quote, this band. And maybe pick 2 of them.
Well, let's see. Not that they wouldn't know. I just don't. Okay. Here to here. Cowboy Junkies. Okay.
Cowboy Junkies, Canada's Cowboy Junkies.
I love Cowboy Junkies.
Okay. That is a bit of a surprise. You don't talk about them much. Oh, Cooper. Now that's a real surprise. Are you a Cooper fan?
Yeah, I am. I mean,
Like
I'm
the
not.
band,
I'm not
the
a like
band,
a. And I like their like Pretty Little Thing. What's it called? I like their
pretty
early
things,
stuff. Pretty
pretty,
whatever.
pretty things. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
no, pretty
Um,
things for you.
of course, I like early Fleetwood Mac,
Pretty-
especially. Yeah, the Peter Green period. Um,
Yeah, Peter Green is your favorite Mac attack player. See, you were into music, like you were more sophisticated. You probably still are, more so than myself. Hey, Greg, I want you up here too. Can we get you up here? Is there any way we can get you on the show today, Greg? Let me know. I'd love to talk to you. There was some real heat about you over on my buddy, concert buddy, everybody's buddy. We love
I
this.
mean, you know, I'm into the Smiths.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you guys know that. Pink
I
Floyd,
got, I
obviously.
got all the Smiths. You're well known, well documented as being a Smith.
Maybe they don't know I'm into the polyphonic spree.
Never even heard of that.
It's almost like a cult, big giant group. It's one guy that organizes it, and then he builds up. And sometimes you add people, like there could be 15, 20 people. They'd add them on as they would tour. What's her name? Annie
I'm
Clark.
not in love.
St. Vincent.
It's because
St.
Hey,
Vincent played
Rev
with them
Rock
for a
Roller, we
while.
love the Reverend.
Sly Stone, but that's, you know.
Yeah, I like that. You know, I was never that big on. I was not funk in any way, shape,
Steve
or
Miller
form.
Band, Joni. Oh, big
Steve
Joni
Miller.
Mitchell, big Joni Mitchell fan.
Yeah, Joni's great.
Oh, the big Jayhawks fan. Jayhawks.
Oh, okay. There
Big.
you go.
I like that alt country.
You guys seem to have a lot of Canadian content in the
The Eels.
The Eels.
I love Eels.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. I know who. What's the brain tumor Canadian band?
Brain tumor is Tragically Hip.
Yeah, I have Tragically Hip.
Tragically Hip.
I hate this brain tumor. You knew it right away, though.
Yeah, well, it's so famous, right? It got a lot of coverage.
I don't have a lot. Let's see. What do I have?
And if you say the guy that drowned off the Golden Gate Bridge in the waters off San Francisco, I'll know that band.
Who is that?
Well.
Who is that?
That's Loverboy, their bass player.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he fell off a boat in San Francisco Harbor or whatever that.
Okay, I only have 3 for you Canadians. Only 3 Tragically Hip albums.
I don't even have one.
It was interesting. I was flying to LA once for work, and they were in the lounge getting ready, not in the lounge, but the seating area, getting ready to get on the same flight with me to LA. I had only recognized them because of Saturday Night Live when they were on. Is that?
Yeah, that's the big. Is that a greatest hits or something? It's a well-known album. I see that CD everywhere.
Well, I guess I got like.
Day for night. You know, the one I like is New Orleans is Sinking.
And this is a radio EP promo.
Okay, well, you got a couple of goodies there.
Yeah,
a couple of rarities.
Traffic.
But the thing with the hip is that first song that came out with New Orleans is Sinking. That is so good. That song, transcends. It lasts a lifetime.
You get the idea. I mean, see, I have no problem with CDs. You know.
You guys, hold on there, Toronto. Dane Johnson, Gord Downey's national treasure in Canada, forever missed.
Yeah,
but they're more Eastern. I see the Tragically Hip as a Toronto phenomena. Okay, and the way the country works, excuse me, is Toronto gets all the flash, all the attention, and us out here on the West Coast, we don't get it. Oh, I got decloak. Hang on. Okay, I'm decloaked.
Hold on.
There you go for the misses there.
What is that?
Anyway, everybody, welcome to the show today. It's nice to see everybody. I don't know if Rob's awake yet or where Rob is, if he's on the road. Greg, there was very interesting feedback. I guess the Concert Buddy family showed the documentary, and there was a lot of negative kickback on you for that effort. Now, is this
on me? Negative on me?
No, not on you. You're good. It was more on Greg because he felt that Jason was misrepresented in his comments about you. But
why was he misrepresented? Why was he misrepresented? He literally said it.
Exactly. So I don't think there was any deceitful editing.
They didn't dub in a fake voice and fake words.
What? Negative feedback? LOL. Yeah, Greg, that was the impression I was getting. A Chance had to come in and throw water on the burgeoning fire.
I'm only showing this because
Okay, brain salad surgery.
this is Trump's brain.
Okay.
And it's no, I'm just kidding. I'm showing this because I see 40 Man brought it up.
Yeah.
This is a Rhino box. Rhino was really into these bizarre curated
That is a different kind
collections.
of thing.
This is called Brain in the Box. It's 5 CDs of science fiction songs, movie themes, TV themes, lounge music, novelty songs about aliens, Twilight Zone, 2001, movie themes like The Day the Earth Stood Still,
Yeah.
The Thing, First Men in the Moon.
Back to
And it
Barada
comes in this
Niku.
box, and then all the CDs are like that in a book.
Yeah,
How cool is that?
that is cool.
I love this design period because you could never have records like this. It's too much for records.
Well,
So
I mean, you could, like the Led Zeppelin. Remember
yeah, but
when
it would
they
be
put
too
in-
expensive. Yeah, it'd be too expensive though.
Well, it is. I mean, this is the whole thing with it. How much does it? You had one. You had access to one of them, the Led Zeppelin box. I think you sold it to Dylan at Noble Records or something.
I have that somewhere.
Yeah, you had that beautiful Led Zeppelin thing.
Do I have it here?
Okay, listen. I've said this before, Matthew.
Is this the one you're talking about?
Yeah, but the one that's in a case, like it comes in a tour box, like
Oh, that's the vinyl thing. That was Coffee
Yeah.
Days. That's
yeah.
that's crazy. That's crazy
Okay.
shit. But I like this one.
Well, Eric says, I thought maybe Rich would go crazy. No, I took a very scientific interest. I said, this is fascinating. They've actually got transparent in a box. Okay, and Scusa, I saw that, Greg. Okay, Chance had some interesting insights. Others did not. Still, others had hot takes without watching it.
Well, where did
Wow.
Chance talk about this? Is it
On
on a
his
video?
program, on the Chance.
Oh, I
TV
missed
show.
that. I didn't hear that.
Yeah. So, and Chance.
Why
is-
was nobody was misrepresented? I mean, you could argue that an editor and a director cut things and out of context, maybe. I mean, he could have been saying, I want to say that Mazzy has the best knowledge of music. He's the more creative. He's very charismatic on things, but he doesn't know about music. The same
Yeah.
as I do.
Yes.
He could have said that.
And
I
maybe
don't
they
know.
edited that part out, and that's what is infuriating Jason.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just kind of crazy that it, that the fallout that way. But a lot of it, I think, is directed, they were going, oh, it's not about music, right? It's not about music. But that's the director's choice to do whatever the hell the director wants to do and whatever
Well,
topic.
it wasn't about music because it was fucking election day.
It was election day, and he chose that date. This is, Greg's vision. But in fairness to Greg, the show's interesting. I mean, my God, it's the Rachel's Ghost thing, right? I mean, it's the best thing going. But for his purposes, he wanted something to hang it on. And the election made a perfect kind of centerpiece that everything could revolve around, and it worked over that 2 periods of days. So, I thought it was a success. I thought it worked out very, very well.
No, they were. Excuse me. They were. Of course, they've been said before. He said that same shit before, but a lot of people haven't heard him say it before. So, in the context of the film, it brings it to the film. Now, I don't care that he said it. I mean, I just think he's wrong and he looks ridiculous saying that because I would never say Jason knows nothing about music. We know about different aspects of music. That's all. It's not that there's a competition, So I don't know what the fuck, where that comes from.
Okay, I love this. You should watch my decompress. Hang on, Sue. We got to go away. Okay, now go bye, lovely lady. Can you coffee me up, Sue, on this? It's a fasting day for me, by the way, kids. I'm 211 pounds currently. 211. You should watch my decompress on the TV show. It responds to others' breakdowns. And Greg said, I hit the nail on the head. Brian, don't you realize right now that you are teacher's pet? You're Greg's guy. Okay. Now I would have had Joey Callio. Okay. I would have just cut you right out, Brian. I would have put you on the cutting room floor and I would have used Joey Callio, legendary honest to God, rock god, superstar. And then you could have had the subtitle under, Joey Callio, Seven Horse, Dada, professional musician. Same with David Donnelly. You could do the subtitle thing. People expect that in documentary. Any documentary worth its salt has at least one honest to God rock god in it.
Rachel, here's what I say about that. The critic dies out. The art lasts forever.
Art lasts forever. The critic dies out.
Although the critiques last too. So
unless you're Siskel and Ebert, their memories shall remain forever. Mass, I used to watch those guys so much, and they were my gateway into really understanding about film and Letterbox and why Letterbox was so severe. They taught me so much. I owe a lot to Siskel and Ebert.
You know what I'm excited about? Speaking about films, today at 12:30, I'm going to see four.
Yes, I am, Brian. Yes, I am. Go ahead.
You just interrupted, okay?
I had to because I'm having a fight with Brian.
I'm going to see the 4.5 hour newish cut, Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, where he edits both 1 and 2 together in a movie theater with an audience.
Okay.
And it's 4.5 hours. But I hate when people complain, oh, it's too long. If you get memorized by a film, so you get up and go take a pee, big deal. It's not too long. It's 4.5 hours. People sit and watch these fucking shows for 4.5 hours.
Okay. Different pressings and the whole collecting thing isn't Mazzy's deal. But to say Mazzy doesn't know anything about music is clearly absurd. Yeah. What do you think about collecting thing in Mazzy's deal?
Yeah, I do collect some things, but I'm not a wall guy in terms of, I don't go in a store. I mean, I'll look at a wall. It's interesting to see what prices are. I would say there's 1% chance that I ever buy a wall record, not just because they're usually the expensive ones, but I don't need the collectability of a record anymore. And I used to in some cases. If there's a $20 or $30 reissue that sounds as good for the $150 original, I will go for the reissue every day. That's just where I am right now. I don't need those,
Holy shit. Controversial hot take. Tarantino is as overrated as Litherland Town Hall. By gum.
I don't agree with that, but last night I watched, I'm about to post probably Christmas Eve. We'll see. The 25 best years of this century. Okay.
Oh,
best
what a
movies.
creative title. What a great title.
Best movies. Now, a couple of caveats. I'm cheating because I'm counting 2000. I hate these people that say, you got to start in 2001. Fuck you. I'm starting in 2000.
I call 2000. Once you get the 2 in there, that's where
that's how I look at it. But I understand.
Anymore.
I know the reality.
Come on,
and
man.
Of course,
Thank you.
Rather than best, it's my favorites. And I am ranking them. Of course, I've had this list for about 3 months now. And every time I go back to it every week, I change some of the order, right? But I've been going through luckily, I think I have all but one on DVD or Blu-ray. And I've been watching the DVDs lately and the Blu-rays because, I've been streaming a lot and everything. But I realize a good Blu-ray or DVD, I think, still looks better than streaming. I'm sorry.
It is. Oh, no, especially you got a 4K, man.
I don't have a 4K, but it's a cinematic, But I watched in the last week, I watched Gone Girl, a David Fincher, which I love. And I just watched last night Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again. And I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again.
It's a good movie. I like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and fun fantasy ending. I love it. Rob, welcome to the show. How are you?
Wait, Mayo. I'm sorry. Fuck Rob. Mr. Mayo, did you see the 4.5 hour Kill Bill? Did you see it in the theater?
I sure like the 88s, that whole scene when we did the music coming out easy. I did the little short with you, me, and Rob coming out of there. Funny stuff. Funny stuff.
Yeah, they're all amazing.
Hey,
it's live for a moment.
Well, will I be allowed to talk or no?
No.
Rob, whoa, Harry, what's going on?
Go home.
Rob, what kind of you're starting to act like Harry now.
When do you leave? When do you leave Santa Monica?
That's none of your business.
Because I know you told me not to send the package, but I had mailed it already, so it's on the way to you. So if your neighbor steals it, that's his problem. Your problem.
Well, it's great that Mazzy always is helpful and things.
I'm sending you a gift.
Hey, Rachel.
Yes, Rob.
I watched Chances and I tried to communicate in the chat because most of them seemed just upset.
They were upset.
That
right?
well, first of all, not all of them saw the short. The ones that did were upset, but I had to say, it's a movie.
Wow.
It was edited to be a movie. It was not edited. I mean, I hate to tell you this, but most documentaries are not 100% factual, right?
Really?
And there was one person in the on the panel, and I won't blast them by name, but they seem to have kind of wish-washed their opinion. First, they said anyone who's read a book about screenwriting and blah blah blah, and then by the end of the stream they go, well, if we were in the focus group, that was our opinion. It's 100% your opinion. Anyone who doesn't understand that you have to tell a good movie, regardless if it's a documentary or whatever, is a story with characters. And he shot a lot of footage. You have to edit it into a story. If certain people are not having an arc or a point that the filmmaker's trying to make, that's what it is. So to hold it to that this is 100% factual, it just doesn't, it's not true.
It's not art.
It's not art. It's someone is making art, and plus, it's a film. A film is a collaborative effort. It's not one person. It's everyone. He had a couple editors, and this is from someone who still hasn't watched it. So I'm defending
You
the
better
right of
watch
the
it.
film.
It's going away in a day or two.
Okay, Rob, your pride in this area is getting to become
Yeah,
toxic. Rob,
Yeah,
you're
know
one
what?
of those people that
So
says
I had a
Tarantino
private.
doesn't make a
Hold
good
on.
movie, and you
I
never
had
watch a Tarantino movie.
I had a private conversation with someone, and they go, "Why don't you want to watch it?" And it has nothing to do with my pride. It's for me being so close to the process, especially in an area where it's evaluated, and then they always make changes from the evaluation. I don't watch. Typically, it's hard to watch a movie for what it is for me. So
Watch the fucking movie.
if that's a lame, listen, Mazzy, I have a lot of opinions about you. You don't take
I
anything
know,
I
but
say
you can
seriously.
say, "Come on, put up your dukes right now. Let's see it. Let's see it." Rob.
I can't tell you what's wrong, but I can tell you the filmmaker has a right to tell a story
You
the way.
fucking commie from Santa Monica, narco asshole.
Man,
Okay, go ahead. Sue's
Okay,
got an
okay,
idea here. Go ahead.
Rob, I totally get what you're saying there. I totally get it. I had to watch it a number of times before I could kind of get a more objective kind of look at it. But you need to watch this because you're gonna love it. That's all I want to say is you're missing out on a little piece of your life there.
Yeah,
You don't want-
you
can
come
we
across so good.
hold on, Rachel? You guys know me, right? So you know what's, for lack of a better term, what's in my heart, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but people have the right to depict me whatever way they perceive, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah.
Right. So how is holding a film to being factual the way you want it to be any different, right?
Watch it to support the artist, fucker.
Is there any way that a bulldozer could run loose through Mazzy's neighborhood? What?
Oh my God. Okay.
Well, wait. Regardless, one panelist on there, I don't care for because he's weirdly opinionated. Now, everyone has the right to have their own opinion, but their opinions are just so weird. And that's all I have to say about it.
Hold on. So their opinions where is that a kind of a different way to say? Because my read would be, and I haven't seen it, I don't even know who's on the panel. So I assume that is it the ego of the individual? You know, some people have this sense of self, and that comes.
Well, I think the reason. Look, I've said this before. When I become inappropriate in people's eyes up here, I'm giving you the same energy you give me. Mm-hmm. This person has come here when they don't agree with what I'm saying, giving me like it's this energy where it's a situation where it's my opinion and my take, yeah. and turning it into some sort of factual thing, right? Well, you're wrong because
yeah. Fill in the blank.
So It was just weird. But look, all of them, it seemed to me, all of them didn't like the idea of the documentary.
Yeah.
They don't like your stream. I
What?
think you're sort of a little different, but they don't like your take in the way you handle and deal with people, which is their right.
Hold
100% their
on.
right.
I want one 2-word response. Fuck you. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
fuck you is my
All
response.
right, Rachel, but let me try and make my point with this. I think their minds are clouded in their dislike for this, their dislike for the documentary, and then making it a case of they didn't show everything. Well, no documentary shows everything because they shoot hundreds or thousands of hours of footage.
They didn't show the monster until you popped up.
Fuck off.
Good Lord. Okay, so the quick, we got to boil all what Rob's saying down into something pithy and consumable for a very engaged audience. I think what Rob's trying to say is that the people over there are a bunch of fucking retards.
No,
Rob,
no,
am I right
hold
about-
on,
that's
hold
my
on,
interpretation.
hold on, Rachel. Let's say, well, I don't have to say this. I do 2 streams a week.
Yes.
We kind of really don't go into hugely polarizing things, as in politics or people's like for you or whatever.
What?
Okay. But we don't go into it.
Yeah.
And here's the funny thing. That's what they chose to talk about. If they really disliked you and everything about it, they would have talked about something else. Right?
They would be something more interesting.
It was the choice of all.
Are you criticizing the film or Chance's stream now? I don't get it.
I'm not criticizing Chance. Look, I like Chance. His stream is fine. But to spend time where here's the criticism of you by one knucklehead in Mazzy and everyone. This whole notion. Let's pretend this notion is true. Mazzy knows nothing about music. Him and I contribute nothing to the vinyl community. Let's pretend this is true.
Don't have wiki pages.
Yeah, but wait a second. Let's pretend that conclusion is factual. Okay, what do you do with it? Because we can make the same take on you, but no one does. We criticize your behavior. But and who anointed anybody an expert on anything? I've said 100%. I'm learning through this journey in collecting vinyl. I'm learning. I am no expert, and the more I learn and I do the auctions, last night, every message I got from people who didn't even buy, we had over 100 people watching, Rachel. We had about 25 people participating in the auction.
Yeah.
So that means 75 people were getting some sort of entertainment value out of watching it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the way I judge the auctions. It's another way for me to show the greatness of me, right? But the person decides to double, triple, fipple down on the fact that Mazzy is this person. You don't have the power to change anyone's opinion on Mazzy. Either people like him or hate him. Seems like more people like him. You don't have the power to change people's opinion on me. People have tried it. People in the chat right now have tried desperately to kind of end me or sway people to the way they think. It's not going to happen. What you're doing is you're an expert on people's free will to do whatever the fuck they want. Go do what you do, because apparently what you do, no one cares about. No one watches it, and no one supports you. There you go. I wish I had the same thing.
Yeah, and so I always find it interesting people's take on this show. But I think if you're not fully yourself, you can sit back and you're going to enjoy what we do here, because we just sit around, we hang out, we have some fun, and that's it. No, and that's where it starts, that where it ends. There's nothing else there, and there's some good humor in this thing. I've had so many belly laughs on this program with you guys and gals and everybody else, and the serendipitous nature of it all, the unexpected. I love it. And so for me,
the problem is you're going to have a lot less belly laughs today, because there's a lot less belly to laugh with you.
Well, me personally, yeah.
Can I give you a figure, because it seems like numbers don't really matter to people, but I'll give it to you.
Yeah, go.
I concluded in any given year in a professional, legitimate way where a budget is given and people fund a movie, they're around the world, there are over 3,000 movies made a year. Because that's a lot of movies, Rachel. A lot more than people have time to watch. Are all those movies successful? No.
No.
Most of them are not. So you're putting all this weight on what a movie should be. It's your opinion. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
I love this comment. I enjoy just watching. That's what Rob himself is saying, that there's entertainment involved because Rob's entertaining. He's fun. He's quick.
Right. I mean,
you know, and it makes for he's a great
if
host.
it was 100% about an auction, I would go, you win. Money, I'll send you your bill. No, and I don't do that.
The criticism, obviously, people will criticize people personally, or they're like in this case, the vinyl community, their channels and everything. And one criticism that pops up, this much for detractors of any of us is when someone says, and they say it about me and Rob maybe too, and maybe Rachel, this guy has such an ego. He's so over that. He thinks he's everything. He's so theatrical. Well, that's pretty much the point when you're on, quote, television, on video, is to be entertaining and to hopefully pull in the audience. So, of course, you have to have some kind of ego to present what you do every fucking day. Right, Rachel?
Yeah.
Rachel, what's worse? Because I think you cannot make this criticism about me at all.
Okay, go.
I don't hold back. What I've said, I've always thought I was this person.
Therein lies the entertainment. Therein lies.
But even in real life, if I said something about you behind your back, I've said it to your face. Okay, I've come across individuals here who treat you one way in person, treated Mazzy one way in person, and then right away went around talking behind his back. To me, to me, that is the most reprehensible behavior you can do as a person who interacts with other people.
Yeah.
That is so reprehensible.
Yeah.
And if you don't
yay be yay and your nay be nay, be one person, be that person, rain, shine, snow, sleet, hail, whatever the hell it is.
If you want to make it if you want to make it biblical, it's just a normal thing. And you can't tell me that it doesn't dirty off on you. It doesn't come around and bite you in the back or the butt or whatever.
Well, I think it does hinder. I think, in the case of our friend Jason Rojas, that guy could be so big. He's so knowledgeable. He's personable. He's good on camera. He's got charm. I like Jason, but when he gets all, and like I use the word petty, and and I said it in front of him, Jason, he comes off petty on the documentary. Maybe he didn't like that aspect, but that was entirely in his hands to how he's going to come off. That's the deal, right?
You know what? Here's a funny thing.
Yeah.
If Craig wanted to destroy Jason, he would release the whole footage of Jason being interviewed. Because there's no hiding there. Because I'd say do it. I'd say put up the whole thing of him being interviewed on your channel, and then you'll see he has nothing to hide behind. It's all his words.
How about an outtakes reel?
No, because an outtake reel is edited. Please understand this, everyone. An outtake reel is edited. So again, if you just put up the whole footage, then there can't be any claims of switching the words around.
Speaking of different people, one of the guys I'd love is this guy right here.
Hold on, Rachel. Hey, Miller. How am I lecturing everyone? Explain to me how I'm lecturing.
He's not doing that, Miller.
Did I tell everyone how to live their lives? I said, you know what? Here, Miller. Here's essentially what I said. It's your right to make this opinion. How am I lecturing anyone? I'm explaining the way things work.
He's trying to help you.
Yes.
Hey, I wanted to say this. I know it's not the same audience usually, but on a side note, and I'm allowed to share this.
Yes, you are.
I got our friend John Digital Gramophone Friday went through cancer surgery within his stomach. I won't get in details. And he told his brother, he gave his brother my contact information and a few people to tell him. Anyway, his brother said he got through it. It was fun. A few little things were different, but they didn't have to do feeding tubes, and he got through it and everything. So that's great news.
Yeah, and
And
were
it will take,
they able to
5 to
get
7 weeks until they know what's really going
if
on.
they got everything out?
But John actually yesterday texted me a few times, so he was in good spirits, obviously medicated and for pain and stuff. But it was really nice. So he, John's post here, the other John from Birmingham, reminded me, because he wanted me to reach out to John too, because yeah, we're
6-inch pianist is so, he's brilliant, he's fast. Like, I like the speed of the guy, like guys like Rob. And if you watch the documentary, Rob talks about that, and he's so accurate. The one beautiful thing about the Wax is he's got the bird in the eye sky on himself. He's not the emperor without any clothes. Rob sees everything about himself, which is a great gift. And so when you have that, then you become a formidable force in this kind of format, because you got to be self-aware or you get taken a ride. This medium will kill you. And the peanut gallery is no sad shakes themselves, and they'll rip you a new one without half trying themselves. Go ahead,
And
Rob.
I thought I got along with Paul Cass. He's like trashing me in the chat.
Okay, what the hell's Paul Cass doing? Okay, Wax only tells you how to live your life by saying how uncomfortable Adidas tracksuits, and I, for one, appreciate it. He's not trashing. Paul loves you.
Hey,
Paul loves you.
Rachel,
He's
can you make me big?
Okay, Rob, you're going to be big now. Here he is. He's all big. Look out,
okay.
Paul Cass.
Thank you. Now I can lecture everyone. So on Friday,
Yeah.
here in LA, I think it was one of 5 or 6 cities in the world.
Yes.
In the world. I asked you to make me big. Okay,
Hold
make
on,
me big
all
when
right.
I show what I want to show. I'm
Okay,
going to show something.
how about like we make you big like that?
This is perfectly fine.
Then we're all together, but you're still
Okay.
big.
I don't have to lecture you about how to make me big. So I was one of 5 or 6 cities in the world that they celebrated the 50th anniversary of Pink Floyd. Wish You Were Here.
Yes.
So they had a location here in LA. It was a newsstand in Beverly Hills. And it's kind of like sort of as you're going out of Beverly Hills, but it's a hip area. And they sold these exclusive white vinyl variants.
Yeah.
You got the thing that's the most cool is this fanzine. These were for sale. You had to buy these.
Okay.
And this is really well done. It's got stickers and a poster, and they're individually numbered. And they also gave out stickers.
You didn't show any of the book inside. You should. That's not how you present on YouTube.
Nancy,
You know what?
Your way.
Yeah, you go make your own documentary. Oh, Rachel,
Yeah, but I can look.
I
look
need
at
to
this
get up.
great
There's one more-
design. Look at this
there's
great
one more-
design. I'm looking at it, and the audience is not looking at it. Look at this wonderful design. Right?
Okay.
What
Let
you
me
do
ask
is
you
just
about
show
your
the
major
fucking
thing.
design.
Hey,
Show the fucking design.
listen, you
Open the fucking
hold on.
record.
Listen, you fucking idiot. It has like 60 pages in it. I'm
You
not
can
going to
show
show.
one spread as an
And then they
example.
gave out
You show a
these
fucking
bags,
bag.
Not the bag. Yeah.
these nice printed bags.
Yeah, I love that.
But I mean, it was really cool, and
So,
That's all.
so what? Tell me about this particular release. What is there? Who's
it's the same. It's the same as if anyone got the 2016 Bernie digital
2016
cut.
Chris Bellman is cut those.
It's Bernie, Rachel.
Bernie Grumman did them?
And I listened to it. It sounds good to me. Sounded good to me.
I thought Chris Bellman did the work.
No, it's Bernie.
Not for Pink
right.
Floyd. Pink Floyd.
But
Bernie Grumman does some of them, and also I was going to say Woody Guthrie. What's his name? Guthrie. Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm telling you one thing. Like I've got that entire 2016 set. I bought all of the remasters from 2016 out of that.
Not how to live, Angelo. How to present. Rob should know this. He's a teacher. He teaches students every week.
Okay, Bobby Gask responding. Obviously, there's some residual heat with the Harry music room situation. Did you get one for Harry like he asked, Rob? This is coming from Bobby Gask. He's a little heated.
That's between me and Harry.
That's between. Listen, Bobby.
Listen,
Gask.
hey, hold on, Bobby. When you make these deals public, you should be knowledgeable
Yes,
about this because
come
it
on.
turned into an international incident with you and Harry.
That's right. I remember there was all sorts of trouble. And if I remember correctly, Bobby Gass, the Chinese got involved. The Chinese were involved, from what I understand, if I recall. Racist vinyl color is from Chuck. Thoughts on that, Rob? Do you feel that might be overstating it?
Rachel,
Yes.
I mean, any Caucasian person is not fully white.
How come it's
You're
not
more
pink?
pinkish.
How come it's
You're
not
pink.
pink instead of white?
He's kind of pink.
Because the cover's white? Is that why?
Okay. Tom Hagen with a very personal question. Rob, how many students do you argue with per week? Good question. It's a little heated.
So what you're saying is you acting like a moron and me yelling at you
Yes.
is equal to a student who's willing to learn?
Going to be
No, there's no one here who's willing to learn anything. There you
Okay,
go.
Frank,
That's the difference.
this is an interesting take. Massey, do you agree with this comment? Harry lives for the drama. Harry's?
I'm not going to speak for Harry, but
Yeah, but you've got discernment. You know Harry is
no,
well.
I think Harry likes the drama to a point, but when he's in the midst of it, he likes to kind of get away from it.
He likes a calm sea.
That's my take on it, my personal opinion.
He likes a calm sea vinyl community. Holy smokes. So, Rob, I'm happy the auction went well. One of the kids said that you got a very professional demeanor in the auction. Like you're a different cat. Like you're in your world than you are in this world.
No, I made jokes. Well, do you want me to mess up the record you won and send you the wrong order and everything like that?
Can you do a little Jerry Lewis shtick with it? That might make it a little more light for people that are putting
okay.
their money out
Can you go back to that comment and I'll change
Okay,
it.
here we go. I've learned a lot from Rob how to treat your audience and fans. That's right, Angelo. Okay, let's go.
That's why you're not big in America, Angelo.
Okay, and a bisque or bisque is the actual color. It's a bisque. I'm not too familiar with all that, Eric.
Like lobster bisque?
I think that's what he's trying to intimate. I'll have the lobster bisque. Okay, and Dr. Rick's a little depressed because it's snowing. Dr. Rick, where are you at where you're going to be encountering so much snow?
Rob's upset because he didn't get royalties after his life was patterned in a movie, Dead Poets Society. He was that teacher.
Accurate comment. It's a VC Holy Trinity, correct. We just move on from that. Absolutely.
So let the flaw in
bisque.
The flaw in Mazzy's joke that he horribly just made.
It was horrible.
Right. Is that movie's like 40 years old, Mazzy. So when I was 17, I was teaching college.
Angelo, you're not heavy set. Like you, I got to tell you, Angelo, speaking about the weight loss program, you're looking slim and trim, your fine self as well. Holy smokes. Hey, Rob, have you, I haven't talked to you about this yet. Have you seen the new introduction that we've got working for the show? It's a fascinating little bit of filmmaking where I wander the streets with purpose in the Nanaimo here, and I've got a Heinche record for the closely observant, which is kind of a part of the branding on the program. Heinche, there he is with Christmas, Heinche, right over there. Rob, have you seen it? I know you haven't seen the big documentary, but have you had a chance to see the introductory short film to this very program you're on right now? Interesting
listen, Rachel, I think
in Hollywood, it means a lot if I could get some feedback.
Hold on, Rachel.
All right.
I think it's well established that I don't watch any film made by anyone around here.
All right. That's become a kind of standard operating procedure. Norman, have you seen the introductory walkabouts? Your thoughts as
very
a
nice
connoisseur?
Very nice. You're a person on a woman on a mission.
A woman on a mission. Did you notice that there are a lot of gay things in Nanaimo?
I know you stopped. I remember you stopping and looking up at a mural. Was that a gay thing?
It's a flag in a store.
Oh.
In a bookstore.
Okay.
And then there's a big pride thing on the wall.
That's
just
what
happens to be,
I meant.
there's
Pride,
that too.
right.
And then I go by Queens, which apparently is a drag bar directly across the street from
And
Town
your
Heritage.
point is,
Well, it just seems to be kind of gay here.
well, there are gay neighborhoods and
Yeah,
areas.
Rob, is your neighborhood as gay as mine?
No, the gay areas are not where I live.
What is that? Is there a
well,
West
one of
Hollywood.
hold on, yeah, that's like one of the premier gay
West
areas in
Hollywood.
this country, Rachel. Probably
West
in the world.
Hollywood. Here's Capitol Hill. San Francisco's
Yes.
to Castro, but it's
Yeah.
changed. It's not as concentrated.
West Hollywood is West Hollywood.
Okay, all right.
Amazing.
James Farley, powerful comment. Rachel, you look like a dork walking in front of those stairs. Thank you, James. Absolutely. Good Lord.
But honestly,
okay, Rob.
I haven't watched your intro to the show.
You don't. He doesn't watch things anymore. He doesn't give a shit about.
Well, he's a busy guy.
He doesn't watch the documentary. He doesn't watch your.
Well, let me be honest, and I'll be truthful.
Why are you even here, Rob?
Mazzy doesn't know anything about music. That's why I don't watch his channel.
Oh, it's getting out.
You know what? And you know what? He doesn't contribute to the VC, whatever that is.
Whatever the hell that may be. And also, I think inherent in all of that is a sense, this criticism, that once again, it's the vinyl community taking itself far too seriously. I think it's a real fault in our stars. It's a fault in our stars.
Okay, I got a big news flash.
Okay, Maz, go.
I mean, since this is a VC channel still, right?
It is, for the love of God.
Well, last night, I just want to announce this because I think people aren't paying attention because I think this audience doesn't subscribe to David Atkinson in the UK.
Okay, Atkinson, UK guy. Yeah.
He just posted the 2026 vinyl tag.
2026 vinyl tag is now.
Oh, we're doing that. Hold on. We went through this fucking last year.
Yeah, but this is the last.
You know what? I blame Mazzy because he did this last year.
Okay.
A vinyl tag should not happen until after the end of the year.
No.
It's 2 weeks before the end of the year.
Remember? What's your
that was
hairstyle?
that was
Rachel?
like
Rachel?
Oh my God, we did have trouble last year. There was a premature launch.
It took me a whole year to hold on, Rachel.
Hell, man.
It took me a whole. What's his name? The hairdresser, green vinyl guy.
It's Edwin.
Edwin hasn't recovered from dropping that tag early.
Two-word response. Oh shit, Razzie, can we go through the questions?
Anyway, so you don't have to start until 2 weeks, but you can start thinking about it. I think this is a good time.
I'm going to do it. Damn it! I'm going to do it.
To be fair, Mr. Atkinson about 2 or 3 weeks ago said, "Look, I'm not starting it now, but I want to sort of have dibs to create the questions," and so he's doing it, which is fine.
Well, no, he's out. This is it. It's launched.
Okay.
First of all, who is this dude?
Well,
okay, David Atkinson.
Rob, if you fucking watched VC channels, you would know who this dude is.
I don't contribute to the VC. Right?
I know.
He's becoming a little bit like Chatty Cakes there, Massey.
He's a very educated. He's got one of the swizzle sticks. What do they call those? Selfie sticks. And he walks around. He's done some meetups with the UK people. I think he did a meetup in Toronto as well, or in the East Coast. Anyway. So anyway, I think these are good questions. Can I go through them really fast?
I want to go through them. I'm curious. Yeah.
I'm not going to do it right away until after Christmas, but I will do it.
I may do mine this afternoon. Let's just see what I want to get in so people start watching right away.
I mean, there's always obvious questions, but he has a few brilliant differences here. Okay, I'll go fast. Show your best vinyl or other format musical purchase of 2025. One purchase.
Okay, the best purchase of 2025.
Show your favorite live musical experience of 2025.
Oh, geez, that's not a record. That's not a record.
See, you missed the point. You totally missed
it. Already, this guy. That first question was horrible, but the second one.
Okay, can you mute this guy, Rachel? Can you mute this guy?
Okay, Rob is providing some important feedback, Mass. I know it's not. It's just let's try and get along.
Listen, Aren't we having a discussion here?
No.
Hey, by
I'm
the
reading a
way,
list. I'm reading a
Rachel,
list.
Rachel, can you make me big for 1 second?
Okay, we're going, Rob. You got to go big. Here we go. There you're big now.
It's my opinion.
All right.
Rob shared his opinion, Norman. Okay,
Your
let's
vi-
get going with the
Your
question.
vinyl collection in 10 years, is it bigger, smaller, or about the same? Explain why. You
God,
move-
that's bad.
Can you fucking mute this asshole?
That's good, Massey. You're doing fine.
Right.
Don't let Rob.
I didn't
take
write
you
these
off
questions.
track.
I'm just conveying it.
Doing good.
You move into a new home. You play one record turned up to 11 to announce your arrival. What record is that and why?
Oh, wow.
That's a
Okay.
good record.
I like that.
Show two
Uh.
albums, one each of your favorite male and one female artist, and why these two.
So you got to show two records, one of the boys, one for the
Yeah.
girls, right? Any
We like to have fun here.
representation there, it's a little binary.
We like to have fun here, so show your top 3 sold dance records. 7, a real stinker. Nominate a track you hate from an album you love. Why the hate? If you had to pick one album from each of the last 6 decades, what would they be from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and 2010s? So
Wow, that's gonna take a week.
Rachel, is my response video supposed to be 3 hours long?
Rob, it's gonna be.
You're not going to do it. You don't do these anyway, so fuck you, Rob.
Rob,
you don't participate. Okay?
I'm going to do this.
You get the opportunity to spend a day alone with one artist, walking on a mountain trail, the beach, hanging on the city.
Oh,
Who would
God.
that artist
Meters.
be?
Rich, we were talking about you last night.
Hey, Matt, hold on.
Where have you been?
Can we respond back to him with the clarifying these questions? Am I supposed to wear a pedometer during this question?
And anyway, I think this should be a living person because we'd all say these
There was a
classics.
stream.
It doesn't say living or dead, but if it's a famous person, I think at this point I'm going to choose someone alive because it's easy to say John Lennon or something. I don't know.
Hey,
And then-
Rachel, can you
Yeah.
give Mazzy permission to edit out his talking to be his video response? to
Massey,
this?
if you feel like doing that, you got Rob's go ahead.
Is Mazzy making his response video right now?
Massey, you are doing very good. Keep going, buddy.
And what would be your must-ask question? Okay. Show a record that contains a track that always brings a tear to your eye, or are you a heartless bastard? Okay.
Oh,
I ask everyone to guess which guy I am.
Show an album. Okay. Show 3 albums from artists you've tried to love, but you're questioning why you bother. See, why would you have those records then, theoretically? So that's an honest
See,
question.
now Mazzy's critiquing the list.
Yeah, I am. Show an album from an artist whose character disappoints you, or can you separate the artist from the art? That's a fair question. That's
they're so divisive, those things.
Question: Has
Yeah.
Mazzy made a record so I can show that one?
Oh man.
That's
Okay.
just
Discuss
funny.
your VC highlight of 2025. If it's a video, link to it, but it could be a meetup or some event. It could be.
Pick me. I have a response.
I'll pick Rob.
There was a documentary, man.
There was a documentary made this year.
Okay. Name your favorite musical biopic if you have one. Give
One
3
on here.
reasons. Here's one question for Rob. Give 3 reasons why jazz matters and show a favorite album. Okay.
It
18.
doesn't. I've learned through doing this, it doesn't matter. Most people ridicule
This is
you
a
for
good one.
liking it.
You're an innocent man or woman on death row. They give you one last musical request. What do you ask for? That's kind of a good
Oh,
question.
wow.
Oh, Rachel, can I answer this?
Okay, last, it's your dying man, Rob. It's your last meal. What are you going to listen to?
No, it's dun 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 dun.
It's the death march. Good Lord.
Sell, in quotes, sell your favorite artist to a new listener. Show one essential album and explain why they should make time for it.
Isn't that every video Mazzy does?
Actually, yeah, it is. The last question, you're arranging a VC meetup in 2026, excluding those you've already met. Invite 3 people you'd most like to meet.
Okay, I love that. That's personal.
That's a
It's
good
very
one.
community-oriented question.
And
I
it's
like
not the same old,
Yeah.
you're
No, there's
saying
some creativity here.
You're not
David,
saying
Hold
Joey,
on,
you're not
Rachel,
saying
can I
Joey
answer this?
Calio again, Rachel. You're saying someone new.
Can I answer this?
Yeah, Rob.
Staplehead Jim.
Stable Ed Jim, we love you, Jim. No such thing as a bad boy.
His social worker and his parole officer.
And the parole officer. He's got a good
Well,
parole.
see, I already met Jason Rojas twice, so I can't pick Jason.
Holy smokes.
Who would I pick?
Say the question again for those that are trying to listen above.
The last one?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. It is, you're arranging a VC meetup in 2026. Excluding those you've already met, invite 3 people you'd most likely you want to meet. You'd like to meet.
Okay, I like this. I like this question.
I've met a lot of people, so it'll be interesting. I got to think about this. And of course, Vinyl Richie would be one for me. I know it's Rob's favorite.
I love this. Darren Crawford, Renee Herbin, and Pumping Vinyl representing the great state of Nebraska.
So I can't count Angelo because he's not really a VC person.
He's a celebrity, is what he is.
I would like to meet Angelo. And
I'd like Heinze, Heino, and Angelo, 3 of the greatest stars ever graced German record broadcasting. Fantastic.
Now, Angelo, when you meet all 3 of them, would it be like that part in Silence of the Lambs where she goes and meets Hannibal Lecter?
I've met too many records, so that I can't include
That's one
him.
of the biggest names.
I'm not going to include Loki because I don't even fucking know what Loki looks like. I don't even know where he lives. He's like an
Tokyo. Look, he's yelling, Tokyo. Invite yourself to Tokyo, for the love of God.
I would love to meet Brian. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, Brian would be fun.
That's one of those questions. If you don't include someone, they're going to be upset.
I would love to meet Brian. I'd go to Tokyo.
No,
okay,
I'd like to meet
Angelo.
I want to meet you, but I don't consider you part of the. You're above it. You're like the second coming above us.
Oh, this is kind of awkward and hurtful. Mazzy, you want to apologize to Angelo for it?
Believe me, he knows. I understand his sense of humor. So.
Okay, Jim Morse's Lizard. He would love to meet the Lizard. Would love to meet Michael 45, Stendy. And rice patties.
I would like to meet Melinda Murphy.
Melinda Murphy would be up there.
I would like to meet Melinda Murphy.
You'd like to meet a lot of the babes of the VC. Have you done a video yet on that, Mazzy? The babes of the VC. That'd be a good one. Okay, so any more questions, or did David's? Did we end on that?
That's it. David Atkinson. Should I put a link on the?
Well, how many questions are there?
20. Like usual.
20 questions. Holy smokes. Hi, Nick. We've released, Mazzy has officially launched the 2026 Vinyl Community Tag. It's happened.
Depending on my time, I will probably post it between Christmas and New Year's, maybe.
I'll probably do mine today to get out of the box early. You want to get out of the box early, Rob? I'm counting on you to do this.
Okay, Rachel.
Today. Yeah, Rachel, Norman.
I got to box up records today, Rachel. I'm busy.
Okay. It's boxing.
I'm going to text you the questions.
Okay. We're going to go. So we're going to maybe see David in action. Yeah, because people, you got to subscribe to him. That's part of it. Yeah,
you have to subscribe to David. Yeah. Okay, Rachel, I just texted you the questions.
All right. You texted it to me. Oh, the hell. And now I got to forward it. Good Lord.
Well, fucking copy and paste
hold on. What is this? Oh, wow. They're all there. Okay.
Copy and paste it.
Wow. I'm going to have to.
Or just print. Do you have a printer?
Yeah, I do now.
You can print from your phone from a text.
Holy smokes. Yeah, I guess I could print it out.
If you have your setup. I print from my phone all the time.
Smokes. Yeah, okay. So
I would like to meet Fred Putterman too, actually, but he's not making videos anymore, or he hasn't in a long time.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet Andrew from Parlogram. Does he count?
Yeah, he counts.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to meet you.
Okay, here's the thing. You would have met him by now if he wanted to meet you.
I'd like to meet Mr. Mayo. I'd like to meet Mr. Mayo.
Oh, Joe Mayo would be incredible. And Larry Grace, Canadian stud muffin legend.
Yeah, but I can't make that face like
There's too many people. There's too many people to meet. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
There's
but
so
you only
many
pick 3, and then, printing.
I've sent it off to my own computer thing. Okay, Tony prints from his own computer. I'm going to do the vinyl tag 227 next June, and I'm going to be before anybody. Angelo, getting in there.
I think 2 weeks before is fine. You know, you don't have to start it now, but give me a break.
Okay, it's almost
Mr. Mayo, I just said I want to meet you. I'd like to meet you.
No, he wants to
Rachel.
meet you.
I don't hate you.
Rachel.
Yes, Rob.
You know I don't hate you.
What is the most boring month of the year? What do you think the most boring month
February.
of the year? No, it's January. It is.
January's even boring rigor.
Yeah, it's worse.
It's the hangover month.
It's the most boring month of the year. So why not let these vinyl tags live in January? Gives you something to do.
Well, that's
it's the boring month.
But Rob, that's when they're going to happen. Most people are going to do these in January. It's
no,
like
let all of them happen in January. Stop trying to make next year happen sooner.
Stop. You know,
you're supposed to.
You want to tell everyone who to like and who to hate.
Oh, I don't believe. Hold on,
Rachel.
Okay, Rob, go.
Can you make me big?
Mazzy, I didn't expect this to happen. Here we are.
Based on Mazzy's response to me, I'm requesting all of you hate Mazzy, please.
All right, and the request
all
is
42,
and I asked nicely.
All 42,000 of you, please hate me, Rob.
I'm not telling.
Hold
on.
I just sub shamed you right then. You know, on purpose.
Well, Mazzy, I do something you don't do. So you have to give me credit.
I don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do this.
I only do it occasionally alone. I usually
Beetle
do it.
Boy 909. Where the hell is Beetle Boy 909? Let me know. I haven't heard from him in years.
Rachel.
Hey, John, you know, I know John. I didn't create it. You know who created it.
John is not.
I just read it off.
How you launched it?
Can I offer up an alternative to doing vinyl tags?
All right. Let's see how you get on.
It seems as though some people want to put upon us rules of the VC.
Yes.
So why not make videos how your rules of the VC? Here's one of my rules, Rachel.
Okay, one of Rob's.
If you're a Beatles, if you're a Beatles fan, and you're a Beatles focused channel,
kind of,
you're not allowed to call yourself like Beetle whatever.
Beetle Rage.
Beetle Rage, Beetle Dave, Beetle Rob, Beetle Mazzy.
Hey, you guys, last time it was over a month before. This time it's 2 weeks before, leading into the end of the year.
Hey,
and it's actually
right.
Shut up, Rob. I'm talking.
Rachel, I'm changing my name of my channel.
It's because a lot of people take off work. Of course, all these people don't work here, but they take off work the next couple of weeks or the week before. So it's a good time for them to kind of get acclimated to the list and get into it. So it's actually a perfect time. It was a month ago. I don't mind Edwin did it early, but he did it over a month early. This is 2 weeks early.
Yeah, you know what Mazzy's telling you to do, essentially? He's telling you to build a snowman in August.
Okay. You see what Rob's doing here? He's putting what's called perspective on one of the biggest events to ever happen in the vinyl community. Each year, all the little channels and the vinyl community get together, and for one magical moment, the children start putting together little products like building a snowman. But if the season's off, your snowman's just going to melt.
Let me talk to John out there.
Here's a plenty.
I want to point this to John, and you know this. I have a feeling David Atkinson is not a VC person that this audience really is aware of or knows. Maybe a couple of people here do. Jimmy probably knows them, and you do, obviously, John. So I think it's a good place for me to bring that up here, because these people wouldn't know until some of us actually do the tag. Now, John, let me ask you this. Are you going to do this tag before January 1st up in Birmingham?
Rachel?
Or are you going to wait till the new year?
Rachel?
Go ahead.
I'm changing the name of my channel.
What, Rob? You're going to have a channel
So
name?
I'm an idiot.
You're so well established.
It's going to be my name channel is going to be called Angelo Kelly Rob.
Angelo Kelly Rob. There's so many Angelo Kelly fans that there's so many of them name them Angelo Kelly. In fact, half of them follow me on the Instagram, Angelo Kelly 227, Angelo Kelly 193. There's so many Angelo Kellys, official Angelo Kelly 225.
Well, I
It's
was
just
trying to
very
decide between calling myself Angelo Kelly Robb
yes,
or to do a deep dive and being a fan of his.
yes.
It's going to be called I Ain't Gonna Pee My Bed Tonight 9478.
I'm thinking, I love this idea of a rebrand. Mazzy, how about Rachel Tokyo style? Rachel Tokyo style. I kind of like
No,
the idea.
hold on, Rachel. Your
Yes,
name should be Rachel Neomo style.
Miomo style. I love it because it's just incorporating a whole culture. Mazzy, have you ever lamented that you just went on with your incredible nomenclature with the Norman Masloff channel of music? Did you ever think of something like Beetle Ed or something like this?
The truth is, I started the channel originally when I was my photo agency, and I was going to do something there. And I don't know what it is like now, but there was a time when YouTube where you couldn't change your name. And I really tried to change it to something to do with records and music. And I do a sub, that's why it's Mazzy's Music in terms of when you search for it. But I couldn't change it. So after a while, it's my name. I don't hide behind fake names like some people.
Hey, Rachel, I have this great idea. Let's see what you think of it.
Let's go to fly it. We're going to see if we'll
I'm not gonna change my channel, but I'm gonna do a second channel called Rob Bay Area Style.
Rob Bay Area.
The only reason
style.
I'm creating a channel, and I'll do videos related to being from the Bay Area, San Francisco, and Oakland and such, but it's really designed to create a rivalry with Mazzy, where I post a video and then Mazzy's response video is I live there, and none of that is true. And
Rob,
and
I would think what would really go for you would be Muscle Beach style. Muscle Beach style. Because just the views that go off the rack or right off, people want to see what's going down to the boardwalk. And like myself, with my incredible introductory video, you could be going along in those pink shorts with the little headphones as you're going down the boardwalk. I like it.
Can you bring John's?
All right, here we go, Master Thoughts.
Excuse me.
All right, 6-inch pianist. If in fact that is your
I
real
think
name.
someone should have one of the questions that I would have included. Who in the vinyl community has the worst fucking name ever?
Whoa, in the vinyl community, who has the worst name?
I think 6-inch with pianist would be one of them.
Well, it's kind of it's out there. It's out there. Some of them are like non-secular.
I would expect that from someone like Rob or someone wacky, but John is kind of wacky in his own way, but he's very tempered.
Okay, this is a paraphrase. I'm paraphrasing Walker, but he says he doesn't mind who does the vinyl tag this year, even Edwin, as long as it's not, quote, an immigrant. We like to call them newcomers. I like to call them newcomers.
Well, wait a second. Is David Atkinson? Isn't he Scottish? Am I wrong about this? I know that's not an immigrant.
Scottish name.
I think but I think with his accent, he's Scottish. Can you tell me, John? Is David Scottish?
Yeah, you do get those names like Zepp Pearl, Pearl Jam, Led Zeppelin, where you got a combination of favorite bands. I was thinking starting a secondary channel dedicated to my love of Ringo Starr and the place. It's going to be called Ringsting. Sounds like Rammstein. The German,
you're trying to make this a Jewish thing, Jimmy Barnes? Ringstein?
The guy's 5-inch pianist has a real shit name.
Hey, Jimmy Barnes. That's kind of correct. Jimmy Barnes might.
That's unfortunate.
Hey,
Jimmy Barnes won.
Hey, Rachel. I think I would guess that 1 through 5-inch pianist, at least 1-inch pianist, is too ashamed to come up and do a channel.
2-inch pianist, yeah. I actually told him to rebrand, and he is. It's called the Vinyl Clit. So that's kind of
interesting. Hey, you know what would be great, Rachel?
What?
So 6-inch pianist really likes the soul music.
Yes.
He should get with some special effects person. Music. He should get with some special effects person and kind of replicate the Temptations, but he would be every one of them. but on a shirt it should say 1-inch pianist,
You know,
2-inch pianist.
Oh, he's north of England. Okay. Well, that's close to Scotland, right? Newcastle. Okay. Hey, you know,
Oh, yeah,
John,
I'll do it.
if you were really into soul music, I think you'd be like the 18-inch pianist.
Okay. Hey, view meters, Rich, can you drop me an email? Sue needs an email so we can look in the database, make sure. Some people have different emails and their names and blah, blah, blah.
He's totally ghosted on Patreon.
You're ghosted on Patreon for some reason. We got to check it out, make sure we're seeing you and everything's copacetic. So you're getting the notifications, all that good stuff. Holy smokes. So Rich, view meters, make it happen. How about Karen's Coven? Karen's Coven. That's
better
not
than
too
Karen's
bad.
colon.
Okay, Karen's Coven. Good Lord. Okay. I could do a channel dedicated to Rammstein. I won't though. Don't fret. It's not going to happen, but it could happen. And here's Record Tokyo Style. The man himself started the whole movement. That's the wish. I have Record Style, and Tokyo is the subdomain of that. You can make any locale you want, and we can just temporalize, and you create an army.
Oh, so okay, Brian, it sounds like you want to create a franchise.
Okay, let's show more albums, more records. Have I got a record to show? Okay, here you go. This is the Beatles Anthology 4, and this is what's called a compact disc format.
Okay,
It's
I'm in my
pretty good.
CD. I have more, except for my jazz here. I got more CDs here too.
Got a book. Comes with a book. And it tells the story, the exciting story of each Beatles song, how they crafted the music. Look at that. That would make a good EP cover. All right. So, Rob, have you got any records that you want to show the show? Mazzy's got something. Go ahead,
Okay.
Mazzy. What do you got?
Oh yeah, no, I picked
Well,
up some killer records yesterday.
Yeah, but it's going to show boring shit he finds in gutters. This is a
What?
wonderful box.
Hold on.
What?
A wonderful
What,
box.
Rachel?
Uh-oh,
This is
Mazzy's judging Brian.
What?
Wonderful box of the first 10 years of Fairport Convention. This is a CD box. Their first 10 years. Come all ye, the first 10 years there.
Oh God, is this what his video for the vinyl tag is going to be like?
Hold on, it's going to be good. Hey, I like the binding on that. That's quite nice.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great band. I mean, Richard Thompson, Sandy Denny.
Oh, Rachel, can you hear all the non-applause?
Brian, it was just what we call a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech. Hey, Tommy, it's Edward. We love him. Prog Rock Tommy, we love Edward. Always about Edward knows all about the Who and stuff.
Hey, you know what? Can we get to the bottom of something, Rachel?
Okay, let's do it. Chairman Rolf Harris album. Incredible.
Hey, Edward, let's set the record
Edward.
straight. What's your real name? Because I'd say it's Edward. You're an Edward. Your face looks like an Edward. You're an
Okay.
Edward to me.
So you're saying that he should just go with Edward?
No,
Edward's
he should-
Well,
Red-
I don't. He should go with whatever he wants to be called. But
What about Prog Rock Record?
well, no. But hold on,
Prog
Rachel.
Edward.
He's changing. His prog rock was fine. You changed your name too much too.
He was
You know,
Prog Cat. Remember,
for the last hour,
Prog
for the last hour, Rob, you've just been complaining about everything. Complain, bitch.
Well, all right, Mazzy, I have a brand. You should try having one.
Okay, do you think that sometimes this, and I don't want to be ethnic on you guys, but let's call the Hiram a Hiram. Are you guys is Jewish? Isn't that part of your national and ethnic psyche in order to be somewhat critical? Like, what are you doing? It's annoying. This kind of thing.
Rachel, I hate to answer your question with a question, but why are you asking the question like you're in the Bowery Boys?
I'm in the
movie?
Bowery.
Bowery
I'm in the
Boys.
Bowery.
Bowery
Rob,
Boys.
I challenge you to do an entire video in Yiddish.
Well, I don't. It's not my native tongue. Or my grandparents used to speak Yiddish when they didn't want us to know what they were talking about.
But you know what? Here's the thing, and I mean this in the kindest way. Rob, you sound a bit like I cannot believe you're even West Coast. You sound more like an East Coast kind of Jewish guy.
because I grew up on the East Coast, Rachel, with a very
And it stayed with you. It's kind of like if I
well,
went in,
Rachel.
if
It's the way I
wanted
learned.
bratwurst, if I wanted bratwurst, you would be able to get that.
Well,
for me.
okay,
You would
Rachel. Let me ask you a question. Why
All right,
don't you
do
do?
it.
Why don't you do the A and a boot and all that other Canadian nonsense?
Okay, I'm going to explain that. We're a large landmass of very few people. We're getting more crowded as we got a lot of newcomers, but because of that, I come from a region where we don't do the aboots. Okay, that's more like Bobby Gass. Ask Bobby Gass or AGK. Remember AGK? I am Vinyl Music Life.
Well,
Ask
I have
those
a-
guys, and they can do it.
Okay.
That's how
I
they.
have a serious question, Rachel.
Oh.
Let me just finish on this topic, and then
Okay, let's
Mazzy can
keep
butt
on,
in.
and then we're going to go to Maz.
Now, it seems really weird to me where this imaginary line that separates the U.S. from Canada,
Yeah, I hate it.
right? But the influence is equal, right? And we learn how to talk based on. It just doesn't seem like maybe
Well,
why doesn't
Warner
how
Brothers.
did the Abood come about when they're so connected?
Okay, I'm going to tell you where the Abood come
Why
up.
do people in northern New York
Let her
talk that
answer.
way?
You ask a question, let her answer.
No, it's good. Rob's got a lot of questions about this. It's absolutely driving to distraction. It comes from the Scots Irish that come over, and they came into Newfoundland, right? They come in Newfoundland or Nova Scotia, and so they're going, oh, look at there, I'm just fresh off the boot. You see, there's the first one. Oh, I'm fresh off the boot. You see what's happening there? It's like Scots Irish.
All right, here you go, Rachel.
Influence. Go ahead, Mass. Take your time.
Ach wil machen al videowagen al die Grüße disha al barman was haben sich einmal gemacht Musik palacht die Geschichte punie disha Musik und die taf baf ersta bastaye disha rakarden punie disha kinstelar punala satan.
See, I might do my next It's the Music Stupid all in Yiddish because now I have.
Do you know what crazy about that? I do believe that Michael 45 could probably pick up on some of that.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's a hybrid of Polish and Russian and
Yeah, it's
Yiddish.
in that whole area.
Yeah, totally. It's
Now,
Yiddish.
how is your Yiddish? Are you pretty
It's
good
Yiddish,
at it?
but
or
it's
do you
a
know a few
hybrid.
words?
So it takes different words. Like it's funny. My father, my adopted father came from Yugoslavia when it was Yugoslavia, and from Croatia or Montenegro, actually.
How did your father talk? What was his kind of?
He had no accent. He came here when he was 10. He had no accent.
Yeah.
But he spoke Serbo-Croatian. So when he got into high school, they had all different languages in those days. He thought he would take Russian because he would ace it. And he got like a C in Russian because it's a different dialect
It is
than
different.
Serbo-Croatian. So he thought he was going to glide
You
through.
would get some words he can understand.
Yeah, you can understand it. And my dad spoke Russian to my grandparents all the time. And I picked up a few words, but because my grandparents were from Russia. But
yeah,
my
I
father
had
was
a
from
good buddy of mine. He's Croatian, so I could understand. And I met some Russian folks, and the words that really translate across borders are the religious terms. Like cross is križ, cerkva for church, cerkva, pope, for the pope, that kind of idea. So there's similarities. Some of the things, Bog, Slava, Bogu, Nebezne, Nebezne, the sky, Slava, glory, Bogu, God, right? Anyway, there's your Croatian language, but I do speak a little bit of it. If I went over there, I speak enough where I could get around, and I could get a beer, which is always good. Okay, what do we got? Newfoundland accent. Oh, there's a link for the Newfie accent. Okay, so let's see how I would manifest this request. Okay, there's the Newfoundland accent we're going to go and dig into. So this is what you Americans think we sound like. This is where the problem comes. And this tells us all the origins of us all. Okay, we'll give them a thumbs up. And okay, this is kind of weird. This is an Irishman talking to a Newfie. So the Newfoundlanders of Canada. And then we got this guy here. Let's give him volume. And here we go. Play the clip.
The accent is the most mental thing about the whole situation, like, really.
What I say to the people, like, because even the boys, they said, like this is what Newfoundland sounds like, but it's not. Not at all.
Yeah.
So when you leave St. John's about a half hour down, you're running the Beetles and with the Spade. That's what I call the start of it. People argue it's further up in the city, but it's not. They're all townies. Yeah, they're not. They're not part of it. But once you get to the Beetles and with the Spade, you're on to the Irish Loop, and that'll go all down around the Avalon Peninsula, right down to the southeasternmost tip of Newfoundland, and right back up around. And from what I can tell, because I never ever delved into it a whole lot, you got a lot of people coming over in the 1700s to settle out.
That's right, yeah.
And it stayed. The accent stayed around. Now, it's not so strong in Witless Bay where I'm from. It was when I grew up, and this is, you get me.
Right.
But if you go another half hour south down to Calvert, and especially talking to the old hands, it's me times, maybe not times 10, but it's more.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, and then you get over to like Cape St. Mary's and go around.
The accent is the most mental thing about the whole situation.
Okay, so you got a Newfoundlander from Canada going back to Ireland, talking to a couple Irish lads, and they can kind of understand each other even when they're rapid firing, when they're speaking quickly, right? Because most of us can understand them if they're talking slow enough for us to keep up with the lingo. But if they're really rapid firing, well, like is, you never know.
A couple of Guinnesses down and you understand everything.
Everybody understands.
The problem is I don't get a couple of Guinnesses down, so I don't.
Has you ever get in a bar fight? Have you ever been challenged in a bar? You're slight of build. I don't see it happening. But it's
not in a physical fight. I've gotten arguments with people occasionally, but not.
Now,
many.
it was because you were fired up. The alcohol was in your blood.
Yeah, I don't, just because assholes in bar, and I like to. When someone's an asshole, I like to call them on them being an asshole.
Oh, I love that.
If they're not being an asshole on their own, I don't give a shit. But if they're disparaging someone else, I will stand up and defend, not physically, but I will speak my mind.
Okay, Rob, ever involved? I know you're a tall drink of water, but sometimes you tall guys, they like to challenge you. Some of the ruffians, they like to tough because you're a big target. They go, if I can take this guy, everybody's going to respect me because I can take the big target right down with my toughiness. Rob, full disclosure.
Rachel, you know that I possess this thing called the opposite death stare.
Yeah.
Rachel,
weapon.
I think most of the I'm kind of like Mazzy. If there's injustice, I'll step in, and I'm a big guy. I think most of the times people kind of back
be
down.
Careful with that because they carry knives, and there could be trouble. Somebody shoot you because they.
Well, back in my day, Rachel, it was just fists. There were no knives or guns.
Cuffs. You were just dealing at a time of innocence.
Now I think I don't know how people perceive me, but I'm an older guy. I don't know if people, I think because I'm still large and look. I don't think I look particularly my age. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't enforce my will on people. I usually react to people. So if someone's acting inappropriate and no one will do anything about it, I will maybe make a suggestion.
Rob's going to win the fight. Rob's going to win the fight between him and Matt. If they become down to fisticuffs, Rob wins. Rob's going to beat me up. Rob will beat.
I probably outweigh Mazzy by like a good 80 pounds.
Rob would beat the crap out of me, but I would be faster to maneuver myself out
of strike.
The only thing I think
still.
The only thing I think Mazzy being fast is him hitting the ground fast.
Okay, this is kind of a crazy comment. Not the comment, but that Davy Jones of Monkeys fame would get drunk. He's such a tiny little force. He was, God rest him. And it wasn't too uncommon for him to go wandering alone.
Well, he's fucking from Manchester. Okay?
Yeah, but
all the people from Manchester are assholes.
Yeah, but hold on, Mass, because he's a little guy. He's a little cyclone. But you're a fan. You go, Davey, I love you. And boom, he punches you. You're going, why? Why would you punch me, Davey? You're my idol. I love Davy Jones of Monkeys, the cute one. But he was also the feisty.
I don't know if 6 Inch is still watching here.
6 Inch.
Here's a great Rhino box set from years ago, from days gone by. This is
hold on, I'm going to move you over and make
Big Screen and Shout. This is the big old box of 60s soul. Remember, Rhino would do all these boxes here, and what they would do is they look like 45s, and of course they would be. Look at this. This is this design shit. Be CDs instead of 45s. Obviously R&B stuff, a lot of Stax, Atlantic stuff. Great series of music, and it has these soul cards that come with it. So
I don't have your soul card. Rob, have you ever wanted to own a soul card?
No. Now Mazzy skips down the street holding that, right?
Yeah.
Holy smokes. That would be so cool if you go out and you're meeting other little girls and just having a great time.
Yeah. Mazzy keeps his snacks in there too.
Look at this time. The CD era was so amazing.
At that one.
Look at this is what I forgot what Mercury sessions, the 1940s Mercury sessions.
1940s.
Hmm. And Rachel doubles as a cake mold.
Exactly.
That would be great. I'd love that. You know, when you put the Jello in it with the raisins.
Yeah, it's a Jello mold.
The Jello mold would be great. Joe Williamson. Absolutely no one does show and tell better than Norman Maslow. Absolutely. Look at
Rachel,
that.
it's times like this where I go, I don't have to go watch Mazzy's videos.
You know, this is where CDs excel, when you can just put these on and you know, it's great stuff, you know.
Yeah. Mercury label. So the old Mercury radio show, you got Orson Welles on there, Norman?
But it's not that. It's not a radio show. It's music from the era, but it's like pop, R&B, blues, boogie stuff, you know, that kind of thing. So
Rachel, do you think Mazzy would have been the person that got freaked out when Orson Welles did that fake broadcast at aliens?
It was the War of the Worlds, Rob. It was 1938, and it set the world into pandemonium because of the Martian invasion.
Yeah, that's like, you know.
Helen Humes. Helen Humes, not necessarily a household word in today's
No,
market.
these are not big names that most people heard of, but it's great. It's great music here. I mean, it's incredible.
Is this even possible? Tony, two from the trunk. We just love Tony. Mazzy, show a record you absolutely hate. Do you have a record that you hate?
Wait, is this part of the vinyl tag?
It is.
Could be.
You know,
it should be.
I don't think I have. I don't have any albums I hate because I wouldn't keep them. You know.
Okay.
Actually, I got rid of my Rush albums except the retro records. I don't listen to Rush albums. I don't hate Rush though. You know, I got enjoying Rush when the documentary came out, and I bought a couple of Rush albums.
Yeah,
I like them, but I stopped. I never listened to them, so I sold them. I sold them in an auction.
I still listen to my Rush. I'll play Rush,
and that's fine. I'm not against the band at all.
I'll play anything. But I do. You know, I have my my go-tos. And then 6 Inch goes, this looks great, Norman. He likes it.
What?
He likes it.
Yeah, I mean, you like that kind of stuff. But I like early R&B stuff. I like 40s and 50s stuff.
Well, that's Johnny's doo-wop.
I know. I have a doo-wop set somewhere.
Johnny, come back to the show, man. It's got a doo-wop.
I'm not going to show it now.
Also, Rich, email me. Rich VU Meters. I hope you're watching. I need an email from you. Holy smokes. So, Rob, what activities are you getting up to later today?
I'm boxing up records for people.
Oh, right. Okay. And also, are you getting along with Harry? Is that all fixed up now? I know Harry was very upset.
It's fine. It's all good, Rachel.
Okay. I love him. Okay. What's happening here, Norman? What are you showing the children?
This is the Sam Cooke SAR record story. This is his more of his gospel-y stuff, pretty much. I mean, I think, obviously, I think John would agree. This is the man who invented soul music. I mean, what a beautiful voice he has, and just great music, great songs. Sam Cooke, great stuff. So I love. I mean, this is the kind of stuff, again, got me more into this music than the record days. The CD era was good for these reissues over the years. Plus, you'd have these great booklets, so you'd read up and you'd read a whole history of these artists before the internet was what it was.
Yeah, you do get the added packaging with
because when you would buy a Sam Cooke record before, you have to go to the library or buy a book or something, which is fine. Look at an encyclopedia, but now everything is instant. But the CD era, you'd get these really well curated books to go along with it.
Okay, so I don't have that yet. Close that. I'm looking for it, Rich. I haven't got it yet, but thanks for emailing.
Yeah,
We're going to look for it.
I'll look for it. Okay.
Okay, Sue seems to have gotten
I
it or
did. I
something.
brought your mail.
Oh, she'll look for it. Okay, this is a big question here. I love this comment. Rach just admitted she was a virgin. Okay, full disclosure, I've been married to Sue for so long. And having the female anatomy now for full pleasuring, I think when I get to my Butterfield 8, we've already talked about the reveal in my Liz Taylor slip, champagne glass, gin in it, and my hair in an updo. But more to that, I think we should add as a special feature, who's going to break Rachel in? Okay, biologically accommodating, full girl. Rob, do you think that kind of contest would go over well? So I put it out. Gosh, can you imagine?
I know an old guy in the park who would do it.
We have our admirers.
I know.
All right.
Anyway,
Rachel.
As a girl, I'm very excited about the possibility of that being live. Can you imagine the stories that me and the lucky winner will be able to share on the channel?
Rachel, I have a response to you. I have a good response to you.
Rob, go ahead, buddy.
Who in the vinyl community will bang anything?
That's pretty broad-ended with this group, Rob.
Like who is the male slut of the vinyl community?
Okay, who bang anything?
Captain Spaulding.
Captain Spaulding.
Bang anything.
Captain Spaulding.
Ding, 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 ding. You win, Sue.
Okay, so. Okay, Bassy's thirst drove him to sell his Rush album.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that comment. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's
hurtful. No, you know what I realized? I'm little by little, it's small increments. I'm selling records I don't listen to that much. And I think Rush is a great band, obviously a groundbreaking band, but I never pull them. If I'm going to go in that proggy direction, electronic and what they do, there's other bands I will listen to first.
Rob Walker would nail anything that moves.
Whoa.
Rob Walker. AGK would also be pretty
oh
good.
yes, that's a good. AGK might be it.
But Rachel, I kind of feel that AGK was the type of person that the pharmaceutical companies have helped a lot.
Well, I don't know about, and I don't want to, never mind.
Holy, what the hell? Poor Anthony. AGK really got the layup there.
Well, there is a cliche about boudoir and nude and that certain kind of photographer. That's all. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, but hold on. Isn't that a bit snooty, Mass? You were involved in the industry. You had a lot of porno people, and you knew them. You walked amongst them. AGK and you would have been. I would have loved to have seen you represent AGK.
Rachel, he didn't. There's a lot. See, everyone thinks all photographers are the same in the same category. There are fine art photographers. There's all kinds of photographers, journalistic, journal photographers, reportage. But I definitely know of photographers when I was doing it who have unfortunately crossed the line, especially with women in their studios and stuff, and it's fucked up. And in fact, there are famous photographers that we know now, celebrity photographers, magazine fashion photographers who cross the line with their talent. Historically, like the Me Too stuff, it's come out more, but some that are have reputations for doing that. I don't think.
Okay, great question here. Rach, why do the audiophiles hate Ringo's solo work? And we can manage to tag on to that. Elvis Presley has never been loved by audiophiles. Let's be clear about that.
I think that's a bullshit question. I mean, the premise is wrong because, if people don't like Ringo or Elvis or whatever, they don't like it because of the music. But if they like the music, you want a good sounding copy. I just think, there's some of Ringo's albums that are recorded beautifully. I think it depends on how they're recorded stuff. But
What do you
no,
think?
but hold on.
but
Hold
there's
on.
an audiophile Elvis record.
Yeah, Chad put out a couple
Chad put out.
that I think the In-Groove picked one of them as his
Yeah,
100 to buy, right?
Yeah, it's a great.
Okay, so which Elvis do you remember, Massey? Which Elvis record was deemed audiophile level? Anthony from Victoria Audiophilio, let us know if you're familiar. I'd be very curious.
What Elvis Presley record did audiophile Chad Kassem release? Stereo.
Is the Mazzy the guy in the VC that will bang anything?
I was going to go the same way, Rob, with the bangers. Okay, Legend Stereo, Essential Elvis. This is the Essential Elvis.
Is he wearing suspenders?
It's in stock. It's double 45, which I don't like, but whatever. $60, double 45. I'm sure it sounds amazing.
Yeah. Okay, we got Harry back. Now, Rob, don't do anything to piss him off. Okay?
Hey, Harry, fuck off.
Oh, don't do that to Harry. We love Harry. Hey, okay. 24K gold is one that sounds, that is a deal for audiophile level. Elvis 57 is a good one as well.
Elvis 57.
But yeah, 24 karat hits is good.
Yeah.
The Elvis #1's a nice sounding album as well. Beautifully mastered, clean, good, beautiful. Elvis #1.
Rachel,
answer to the Beatles one. Go ahead.
I ended up selling that Elvis first record to someone.
Oh yeah.
But that, if someone redid that audiophile, I think that would be, because him singing Blue Moon.
Well, Intervention, I showed it, just put out that the first Carl Perkins album, and it's amazing sounding record, and that just came out. And the Beatles covered 80% of the songs, and then George Harrison really got his guitar style, his early guitar style, from that album. It's a great record. So don't sleep on that Intervention record of Carl Perkins, and the one that's coming out next year, the Johnny Cash, is even better sounding. And it's great, the first Johnny Cash record. We
got a little controversy here. Bill Kreiner coming in hot. Harry will make you eat chowder waxed. Harry's going to make you.
No, hold on.
Chowder. This is kind of fired up.
Hold on. Harry knows this all too well.
Yes.
Harry will make chowder. Harry will make chowder the only thing available to eat.
Yes.
But Harry can't make you eat that chowder.
You can't make it. You can bring the chowder to the table, but you can't make the people eat the chowder once it's on the table. Oh, Harry's suffering some sort of problem with the audio. This happens a lot with our older.
Sometimes I wish his audio be.
We're having some more Yiddish.
Harry,
we can hear you now.
I'm doing all my videos in Yiddish now. I have a translator.
Yeah, I said, I'm sorry I'm late. I was busy banging someone, but I don't know who it was.
Holy smoke, you'll bang anybody. They call him bang anybody, Harry.
I hope it's not that MAGA neighbor of yours with the flag.
What? I love the flags. Do you have a MAGA neighbor? I thought everybody was a Democrat on your block.
No,
there's a few idiots.
What? They've got beautiful flags there. Like when I went down your block, Harry, one of the greatest things as a Canadian to see all those beautiful patriotic American flags draped everywhere, and nary a Palestinian flag to be seen, it warmed my cockles. Okay, yeah. And believe you me, they wanted warming. So you actually got a couple of
this format you're using.
Okay, what do you think about this? You're kind of big on it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it? What about? Hang on. What about this?
That's much better.
You want this? We're even a little tighter.
Well, it's not up to me.
Well, no, it is your family. Listen, Harry
doesn't want to cause trouble.
The last thing I want from you is for you to go flying off my channel and just go and say, "Ah, fuck, I'm out."
Okay, fuck you, I'm gone.
Oh, Harry! Well, whoa, it's fired up. Now this is Christmas. This is a time for getting together. Hanukkah, if you celebrate.
So this is Christmas.
Yeah.
That reminds me Tell them about you.
Hey, how many people have seen the War Is Over animated video? That thing is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh
It
yeah.
won-
So
it won
well
Academy
done.
Award for animated short.
Yeah.
It was my friend produced it.
Oh, your friend. Oh, why
In
don't you go
spite
rent
of
your
it,
friend?
it was so
Okay,
good.
Rach, what will you be doing next year? America's 250th. I'm coming down. I'm crossing the border, and I'm going to be dressed up like a big eagle in red, white, and blue with stars on and a little top
Are you
hat.
going to try to meet
Eagle
President?
Sam.
Are you at that point? Are you going to try to meet President Vance?
Boy, oh boy, I love Vance. No, I love him. Vance is fantastic. He's great. But Vance will be
I have a
president
feeling
for another 4 years.
when he becomes president, because of Trump probably won't last his term.
Now, why is that, Mazzy?
I think
What's
it's a
your
health
thought?
thing, not impeachment. That's not going to happen.
Trump does not look well at all.
Yeah. But
Oh, is
anyway,
it just a health
President,
issue?
I'm not a fan of Vance at all, but
Yeah.
he'll come out on his own and won't be a puppet anymore.
Royce, we love you. Have you got a wrench, Royce? Royce, the house. We got a wrench. Attaboy. We love you, Royce.
That's right, 4D. Thank you.
Well,
4D
okay.
gets
Well,
me.
I don't want to upset him. Mazzy, I got one of my posts was what did they call it? It was limited viewership. I got an announcement from the X platform, and I said I made a comment on something. I said, "This is crackers, just crackers," and they said this violates our hate speech.
Mm.
And I'm going, what? And
Well, hold on, Rachel.
I'm wondering if they know I'm a
No.
color.
Can you make Harry big?
Oh,
You know, the way you bring that up, you're a
Oh,
DEI
hold on,
person.
hold on.
You do that.
Okay,
The
now
DEI
Rachel,
you
get a good look at Harry, okay?
Okay.
Now Rachel, you're an indigenous person, so you don't like the white man. So hurl a derogatory term at Harry.
Okay. Listen, Cracker Barrel.
There you go, cracker.
Okay.
So there you go.
Cracker. I hit him hard with that. Was that racially violent or whatever that might be?
Yeah, it was. I felt a little chill. But I felt the hair on the back of my neck go up, Rachel.
Okay, I'm so
Was it your
sorry.
neck, Rob?
Huh?
Was it you sure it was your neck?
You're just lucky I mailed that record to you.
Oh, I appreciate that so much.
Oh,
See, Rob's really a great guy.
Rob is. I'm so glad you guys got back
He does me
together.
a big favor.
But the thing was based on because you like showing Beatles and Rob likes showing different stuff that you don't like, from what I was getting out of it. Like Rob shows stuff people aren't really interested in. But he likes to show it, and
All that
it was
jazz.
driving you to destroy.
Rachel, I so badly want to talk to you in Yiddish right now. It's not even funny.
You know,
Can you talk to her in Pig Latin, though?
Joe Williamson, I understand what you're saying, but the
Okay.
way he talks about people, and like once they turn on him, just normally, the way he treats people, the way he's talking to these reporters, I don't care
Oh,
if
I
you're
love that.
president or not.
He's got
You don't talk to people like that. You don't treat people like that. President should set a higher standard, especially.
You know what it is, Mazzy? I'll tell you, I really think he hates women.
The way he
detests
treats
women.
women. He likes
Hates
beautiful
rape
women initially.
Actually, Harry,
Hold it, Mazzy. Don't.
Harry,
That's
Holy
a Terry-
smoke. You got a little
Harry's-
deal with the hands talking about women, Mazzy. Don't be doing women like that. That's
Harry, he hates everyone. It doesn't have
Everyone
anything
He
to do with
really
that.
hates women that have the nerve
No,
to
he
stand
hates
up to him.
he hates anyone who takes up the attention of anything more. That's
You know,
who he
right.
hates.
like Rachel asked me earlier, if I was in a bar and some bully was there, if he was treating someone at a bar like that verbally in front of everyone, I don't know if I'd hit him. I'm not that strong.
You're not that
I would
violent.
definitely challenge him on that fucking bullshit. He is rude. He is obnoxious.
Yes.
He's misogynist. He's a horrible person.
So in essence,
That's
what you're
why.
Are you talking about me or Trump?
I believe he's talking to our
And he's
beloved president.
tanked our economy even worse than at the end of the pandemic.
Holy smoke. It's obviously MRI'd his ankles. Would they be
Cankles.
described as cankles, Harry? Do you
Yes,
think?
ankles.
Ankles would be the word for that. Well, anyway, I hope he's well. You know, I love him so dearly, as you know, and hopefully he'll have many more years and enjoy a nice retirement. You know, when he's finished being president, 3 more years, guys.
I
more
think
full
he's
years
going to have
to
a
go.
stroke, and then he's going to spend the rest of his life shitting his pants and babbling.
We did
Well,
that.
hold on, Harry. It's well documented that at least the last 20 to 25 years he shits his pants.
Yeah.
So that already is happening.
This is
Other than
interesting.
that, I
Matt
think he's
would
a
be able
great
to take
guy.
Trump.
I'm not a fighter. I can't. No, he would. I mean, I could
As he's a
probably beat
lover.
Trump because
Harry,
he's
you
so-
were military police. You're one of our glorified, one of the greatest generations, Harry. Harry, you could probably take Trump down because you're kind of, you know how to fight because you're trained.
Rosie could take Trump down.
Little Rosie is so sweet. and
Rosie
adorable.
Palm.
Okay, Turkey Toad says dementia runs in the family. Dementia. Well, we hope we don't get that. Real Kreiner, Trump hates equally. He will not make it. He will not make it. DJ Scotty saying it. Well, we wish everybody well. My gosh.
That's
exciting. Yeah, man.
Joe, I agree. I wish Trump would succeed. I wish he was doing. I actually was. I got ridiculed by my friends when Trump won over Hillary. I thought, he's not really that much of an asshole. He's really used to be a Democrat. He's center. He'll do
He's a
great
big
things.
Democrat.
And then
His
he
whole
did worse
administration
things.
are former Democrats.
Everything is about him making a profit and his family. There used to be a time when every president put things aside. You couldn't do business when you were president. His stuff is out in the open. Doesn't that bother you that he's making billions?
So now, he's selling these gold cards. The money doesn't go to the treasury. It goes to a special account that they can use.
I love that. So go-karts is the thing, Harry? I can buy a presidential go-kart?
Gold card.
Oh, a gold card. Now, can I get a gold card as a Canadian and become an American?
For, what is it, $1 million, I think?
Oh, hey, guess what? 5 million.
It's a pay-for-play presidency now.
I love it. Hey, guess what, guys? I've put in my application for the Daughters of the American Revolution. What do you think about that? I'm going to be Dar.
Good for you.
They're not going to let you play. He won't let you play on their team.
What?
No, he won't let
I
you
can't
play.
be Dar?
You can't be.
Oh, well, that's no
You
fun.
have to be a born 100% female.
Well, you're making my boobs feel useless. Oh, shit. Harry, that's a bummer, man.
I know. What a waste,
You're
huh?
bumming me out, man. Holy shit. Rob, did you hear the news? I've got my application in to be Dar, daughter of the American Revolution. I come from a long line of patriots. We built our beautiful country of the United States.
Unfortunately, Rachel, in America, in this America, they wouldn't allow you in there. You'd have to be in the Sons of the American Revolution.
We
Sons
built
of
this
America.
city
Well,
on racism.
as long as I can be a patriot and have some mom's apple pie and look at Sam the Eagle in the eye and go, God bless America, that is going to make my time in America so much more precious. And I love it. And we're all patriots here. Let's face fact. Now, Massey, I think, have you ever tried to appeal to one of these society? I know you've got a long history of various adoptions, illegitimate births, but outside of that, there's a patriotic street that runs fervently through your liberal-loving San Francisco South.
I love this country. And when this bullshit started, during the Vietnam War, when people were protesting, I was coming of age and I was protesting. When these fucking people at the time said, if you don't like it, leave it. Love it or leave it bullshit. Now, we love America. We didn't like the policy.
Rob's live stream sometimes.
Yeah, you didn't like the policies, but you love I love the country now. I don't like the policies, the way it's going, the way this guy's pushing it. Everything is about pay for play, paying to get in. You think all those middle class and lower class people that voted for Trump are getting any benefit now? In fact, it's
He wants people from Norway. The problem is people from Norway don't want to come here. Why would they?
Why don't the
leave
people from Norway
a
want to
better
come?
place
Like,
to come
I'm hearing
here?
that they're going to take the Canadians if we know how to work with mortar, like if we know how to work with mud. Apparently, we're welcome now. Yeah. And I'm so elderly, Harry. This is working against me. So if I was young, I could be a pipe fitter, I could drive a truck like Marty and just drive in and go, hi, America.
You could be Rachel the Riveter.
Rosie the Riveter, Rachie the Riveter. I just want to work on a skyscraper and not fall to my death, which I think would be great.
can't do that
Okay.
anymore because OSHA is going to be shut down
Yeah.
next.
Holy smoke. No soup for me. Trump doesn't like trans folk. I don't think he minds them. I just don't think it's
I
that
don't
big
think
a
he
deal.
personally minds them either, but
I
it
think it's
doesn't
more
look
the
it
children.
doesn't look good if he wants to give them the equal rights that everyone else gets. It
Yeah.
doesn't fit his quote new brand.
Ugh,
Okay,
people.
Rob, how do you handle this when we enter what's known as the commie propaganda segment on the program?
You know, that's
Commie
lazy.
propaganda.
Wolfie, you're continuing to do your
Wolfie!
lazy shit. Your lazy commie shit. It's not commie
It's,
shit.
it's not
Hey,
me.
hold
It's
on.
democratic
Okay,
shit.
Here,
It's-
hold on. Can I be the voice of reason here?
Okay, Rob's going to tell us.
None of you people have successfully swayed anyone to your
You know
view.
that, Rob. You keep saying that bullshit too.
Well,
It's true.
it's like being. I'm gonna be hairy right now. I'm about to storm off because here's the deal.
Okay.
There's no one I've come across here that it has the power to unite everyone. None.
Not on this show. Even though
So
we tried.
let's talk about something that we can all agree on. Mazzy's
Ringo's
horrible
music.
collection of gadget CD cases.
Hey, Harry, did you end up, you got your Japanese version of Anthology.
Yes.
So you got ahead of everybody else because of the time
I
zone.
was a day ahead. Yeah.
You were a day ahead of getting it. I am so fortunate because I sold these the Rolling Stones long box of Frank Mr. Sticker Mania. I'm getting the CD box set, which is still very nice to have for a Beatles fan because, you know, first of all, it's Anthology. We're not getting anything really new, even though the packaging on the records is gorgeous in the box. I think that the CD box is just fine. I know Jen, Beetle Babe, got the CD box. I think I'm fine with that. I just don't think I need the.
But didn't you already have volumes 1 through 3?
I do on vinyl. On vinyl. So and okay. What is something's happening?
Half price books in Tacoma. I bought this yesterday. Sealed. Sealed.
What? $30 sealed?
Which one is it?
That's the middle one.
2.
Yeah, it's
I
volume
think-
2.
I do think the.
They used to
I
go
saw
for-
one
that's
actually.
really.
I saw one at Amoeba. The prices dropped on those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
think
they
they're
were
down
out
to
of print.
$60,
Those things are-
$70
they're
because
gone.
of the
They aren't in
new-
print right now. That's an original one, right, Harry?
Yeah, that's original.
Yeah, so they're out of print. Those are hard to come by.
Yeah, with that hype sticker, especially.
Yeah, it's beauty.
Hey Joe, those
Absolute beauty.
cadet concept records are great. I don't have any pull with any of that stuff, but you know, I that would be a great stuff for Chad to do with the chess series.
I
They're
think
doing-
Mazzy made a good point today. He said, like, CDs are still great. I think Mazzy proved that point with what he
I'm
was
fine
showing.
with CDs. I'm fine with CDs.
And I've got, you know, volume 4 on CD.
You know, it depends how I'm listening to music. If I'm running around doing stuff in the house, I'll put CDs on because you don't have to, you know, pay attention as much. And
Wait. What is Mazzy running around the house doing?
Okay.
I do a lot of stuff.
Is it like a cat? Is it like a dog
I
having?
clean my
zoomies?
house, Rob.
Don't
Now,
run with
Mazzy,
scissors.
you've been.
Well, but
you've
no
been
one
down-
lives there, Mazzy. How dirty does it get?
This is hurtful. The Mazzy looks after his house, but he's got a lot of stuff. Here's the deal, Mazzy. You're not getting any younger. The Epiphone Casino, it was being discussed earlier. Is it up for sale? I know you're selling a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
I did.
Casino.
I sold the Rocky.
Rocky is
Strat.
George
I
Harrison.
sold. Unfortunately, I
Magical
sold the
Mystery
Rosewood.
Tour, Psych.
The Rosewood Telly. I sold, and I
Oh,
sold the
beautiful. Let it
Rickenbackers.
be,
The
Tally.
Rickenbackers I sold, but
I
I'm
can't believe
keeping.
you sold the Ricky.
Yeah, but I had 2 Rickies. I sold the 12 string and the 325, whatever.
I cannot believe it.
Because I don't really play. You know, at this point, I'm keeping the 92
That is gorgeous.
American Strat because Michelle gave it to me as a gift.
It's gorgeous.
I'm keeping the episode. I mean, Epiphone's a $600 guitar. It's not, you know, that's
No,
relatively.
But it's a nice guitar.
It's not worth selling, and I'm keeping the Texan, the Epiphone Texan, which is a McCartney Texan. And I do. I'm keeping the Johnny Marr Jaguar.
Oh, you see, yeah, you did buy the Jaguar, right? I don't
Years
see
ago
that one
in
out.
San Francisco.
That was
yeah.
the one Joey was interested in.
So I'm keeping 4 electrics.
Yeah, see,
That's,
I've
I mean,
got-
as much as or 3 electrics. As
I
much
got
as I play,
three
that's
here,
Really
two
electric
on the wall. So
guitar.
I got 5 right now I'm down to 5 electrical and I've got my John Lennon signature that Harry's got, acoustic Epiphone, which is a very nice guitar, John Lennon signature, and it plays and sounds really good.
You know,
Okay.
Vinyl Dale, somebody did a CD tag one year and kind of never caught on big time.
DJ Trish has done it, and it's caught on, and it got.
But the thing is, the vinyl tag, you can adapt that to CDs. It doesn't really matter.
No, they do the CD tag. It happens every year.
Breaking news: my 2026 vinyl tag drops today.
What, yours?
I just
Harry,
wanted to know.
oh my God!
I wanted to beat Rob Walker.
I just looked at Harry's vinyl tag. He did a preview.
Oh.
He said, show a vinyl that makes you want to storm off someone's live stream.
Now look at this. Gabby goes, my
And
dad is very
there's
lucky.
going to be skin tags too.
So Gabby can inherit when her dad, God bless him, live forever, Mr. Gabby. But her dad, it collects guitars. He's not worried about liquidating yet. He's a young guy. Guitar collecting is one of his main longtime passions.
I met her
wish my
dad.
dad had been there.
I met both her parents. Great people.
Oh my God. Question for Windowless Man.
They're still traumatized.
Who is running the vinyl tag this year? Tokyo Brian?
Rewind this. David Atkinson out of Newcastle.
Yes.
Last night or this morning just announced.
It's just dropped.
You can wait till January if you want. You can do it over the break, the mid-holiday break. 20 questions out of Newcastle. We read them out. You can rewind this. Go to David Atkinson's. I'll put it in the comments.
Okay. Just take your time.
I love his diet.
Go subscribe and tell him Mazzy sent you.
Okay, 40. I did go back and review the chat script from Tuesday. Fuck me. Was that an eye-opener? 40, you did so good. You are our newest star, and you're welcome to come out. Harry, you missed a great show on Tuesday. We had a 40 man up on camera talking, and he took us through a very English viewpoint on everything.
I was watching it.
Did you see any of it, Harry?
I think I did, yeah.
That's so good. And Rob, you had a strong showing as well.
In the chat.
Everybody.
The comment section of that video.
Yes.
The biggest idiot I've come across here left a comment. The two biggest idiots.
Okay.
You got to go subscribe. I'm putting it in the comments.
Okay, here's Mazzy. I love the single-tractedness, the single-mindedness, purposed individual Mazzy is. Go ahead, Norman. Okay, here it is. The vinyl tag is officially dropped. Do you want to play a bit of him? Let's hear him go and do his show. Let's hear it.
We mentioned this last month when I put a short video saying I was going to
have
a go at putting out the vinyl tag this year. And today, the 14th of December, is when we hear what those prompts and questions are going to be, the 20 prompts and questions. But as a reminder, why do we do the vinyl tag? Well, one, it's an easy way for us to prepare a video. A lot of us struggle from time to time. We go through fallow periods when we're running out of ideas for putting videos together.
All right. So he explains the whole process of doing the
We're going to
video.
share some favorite records and hopefully inspire others to dig them out the shelves like these, or maybe even go and buy some new record.
Anyway, I put the link. Go subscribe.
Yes.
And then, over the holidays or 1st of January. This is a good time for people who don't make videos and been wanting to make vinyl videos. Seriously, this is the best time to jump in for the first time. And because people, you get exposure and people really kind of respond to everybody.
Mazzy, this is a question for our beloved Rob. Can you narrow it down, Rob? There's a lot of idiots in this. Let's face facts.
What are you talking about?
Rob said he had two idiots.
Rob said the comment section on Tuesday's show, Mazzy, also you did very well. It was so many comments that Rob
hold on.
A couple of idiots.
Hey, Windows Fan Man, are you an idiot? Just go to the video and read the comments.
Read the idiot comments. Read the list.
Why did Rachel? Why do I always have to do the heavy lifting?
You have to do the heavy lifting because there's so many idiots in this village of ours. There's a veritable plethora of idiots. Plethora of idiots to be found in the vinyl community on this show. I love that nickname, beloved Rob. Thank you, David. Thank you. That's what he is.
There's a squirrel in your Christmas tree.
How can you put beloved and Rob in the same phrase?
I don't know, Mazzy. Why don't you do a vinyl tag about it?
Bill Kreider feels that many of our viewers are what's known as being on the spectrum.
Well, that would be a good question. Name 5 vinyl community presenters who are on the spectrum. It'd be very easy to do.
Oh, very easy to do.
Name 5 who are not.
Hey, that's a challenge. Holy smokes. You're making this hard here.
Name 5 who haven't experienced Harry storming off of their live stream.
Or had Rob shit on them.
Oh my God.
After eating the clam chowder.
You know, I heard this whole thing about like George Harrison. I just watched a video. He had a lot of resentment against Paul McCartney. This is like you and Harry. Like it's the older brother and the younger brother, and there's like fighting because Harry has always been, for all his many gifts, has been shuttled off like the quiet one. Okay? Rob, you're like you and Massey are like Lennon and McCartney, and Harry's just trying to find a little piece of real estate to share his crowd.
Rachel, who's who?
You want me to say, or I won't say anything at all.
Rachel, who's who?
Okay. Oh, you are Lennon. Massey is Sweet.
Okay,
Paul.
can I do? Hey, Massey forgot to flush the toilet.
It's because he's nasal like Lennon when Rob died.
He left a big giant log in the toilet.
A log. Yeah, absolutely. Massey, you're a lot like McCartney. The eyes of a poodle and the ass of a woman. Paul McCartney. Absolutely.
So I've got a question for Massey, because Massey probably would know. I watched the Disney anthology series.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Is there a lot in there that was not in the original?
I don't know exactly. There's some stuff that wasn't. There was a lot of stuff that wasn't. There was stuff taken out. I mean, some freaks' heads explode. They took this out. Give me a break. It's still like the ABC version was 5.5 hours.
I thought it was really good.
I thought it was really good too. And I think they tightened up some things that went on way too long. And the video looks better. The old footage looks better and sounds better. They did cut out Lady Madonna. People are freaking out that song wasn't in there, that version in the studio. But you know, they decided to pull that out, which is too bad. But I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't have a list there. You can go online and find lists of exactly. There's nerds on the people on the spectrum that know exactly what was taken out and how different they are.
Wow, that's kind of new agey. It's like some people deal with their menses. It's a little bit too much for me. I think even from a health perspective.
You know, I was in the room when my son was born, and all I remember going through my head is, don't ask me to cut the cord, please. I kept thinking that, like, because sometimes they ask
for the father to come in and
no.
Yeah, you want to be out of there. The traditional role of a dad, whenever a baby is being born with all the afterbirthing and all the beauty of it, is to have a cigar. Just get out of the room and just share a cigar.
When they took him away, when they took Joseph away when he was circumcised, I was there with the
Oh, did you? Yeah. Do you
I didn't watch,
but I was there. Remember the old SNL?
Remember the guy?
Pardon me?
Well, Harry's doing circumcision jokes. Listen, here's the guy. Remember that SNL? And they had the diamond cutter in the back of the car cutting a diamond. It was an old Cartier diamonds or something. The guy could cut a diamond. Then they did a rabbi doing a circumcision in the back of a.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, that was.
So that was in. Also, was that in Duddy Kravitz? Remember that?
Duddy Kravitz, The Apprenticeship of Duddy Kravitz.
Yeah, there's a full commercial in that, I think.
But I want to know who cut the umbilical cord in the Waymo.
And when the Waymo?
Oh, a woman just gave birth in a Waymo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder what the story is on that.
It was automatic. It was automatic. It was a breeze.
Oh, well, hold on.
But the automatic thing found something nefarious was going on, and they called the emergency services. So everything came out wonderfully.
No kidding.
Well, that's the way things go in 2025. Oh, is my mic acting up? Sometimes.
Hey, Rachel.
Better.
Rachel. Yeah. 6 months from now, the Waymo, the mother and the baby will be on Maury Povich. And they'll go,
are the
Waymo, you're
father."
not the baby.
Yeah.
Father.
You're not the father.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Although it could have been, I think there's probably more babies have been conceived in a Waymo than have been delivered in one.
Hey, you know what they started doing now with the Waymos? They're all over the place here. They
Are-
started wrapping them. So just when you accept the fact that they're white vehicles, and now they put wraps on them and they're different colors, and
All
now,
advertising.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I think there's one,
that's
I saw
her,
a
but-
picture of it. Rob's live stream jazz auction.
Holy smokes. Harry, have you
There-
ever been tempted to
Come
change?
on, you wanted to
channel?
laugh, Rob. I know you wanted to.
I didn't
well.
hear what you said, Harry, so I don't know.
There's a Waymo wrapped with advertising for Rob's vinyl auction.
Oh, that's hysterical, Harry.
Holy smokes. A live stream where the panelists outnumber the watchers consistently. That's not encouraging.
What are you talking about?
Well, they're talking about some of the live streams. Let's go see what Joel says. That's Star Power. Vinyl Dale awaiting the Chris Mann celebrations when he managed to get more viewers on his live streams than people on screen. Could be waiting a while.
4D's
Somebody-
comment up there.
I don't know. Who is that? Who is this individual? That was George Borden's wisecrack about the guy who was wanking backstage on his live stream as people argued about who it was. Well, he's not Jewish, I can tell you that. So it's a clean cut. Holy smokes. Frank feels my mic.
Rob and I are vindicated.
Holy smokes. You hope for the best. Rob, you'll want to know about this. Harry, you're ex-Air Force. You'll want to know too. Whatever happened to Deadwax 66? Remember him? He got along so well with all of us.
He pops up now and
Randy's
then.
still around.
I just don't see him much. And
Randy
I love
pops
him,
up.
and I hope he's okay.
Sometimes he goes on.
I hope I'm not speaking out of whatever you call it. But
Out of
I
turn.
think his wife was having some health issues. So he
Yes,
was
she
kind of
really was. She really was. Yeah.
lean back, yeah. But he
And,
pops up every now and then on Patrick's stream in the Peanut Gallery.
Okay, James Byers is out in Durham County, just about to begin my last evening in County Durham before beginning the long walk home to London. So this is a young boy. He's got a knapsack and he's walking all over the back roads of England.
Is that true? Is he really walking?
It's James Byers. I think it's figurative speech. I think he's, as an Englishman, he's taking artistic liberty. He's a musician, a guitar player, a very gifted one, and he's performed at Abbey Road. Okay. Breach, be nice. We love George here. Let's not be bitter about that. That is, what's his name? Marty Feldman, Marty McGuire, Marty something. Marty McFly. Anyway, listen, McFly. Why don't you make like a tree and get out of here? Down.
So, Mazzy, did you order the Stop and Smell the Roses liquid-filled record?
Maybe.
I did.
Oh, he's not. Mazzy,
Okay. You busted me because I'm not into collecting anymore and Beatles stuff. But right when, and this is really shit. This is me arguing with myself about it. When Mike Ingroove said only 400 copies were pressed, I ordered
worldwide.
So I did order it. It's on its way.
Momo. Yeah.
And I might flip it. I don't know. I hate to say that. Eventually, we'll see.
They're already going for pretty good money.
Yeah, I admit it. I was sucked into it, Harry.
Come on up on TV show, Marty, because your own
Well,
show.
there's only 400. How many do you think he got?
I don't know.
I like to ask him that. I should ask him that.
Okay, isn't that the best?
I love
Isn't
the
that
poems.
the
Is
best?
that the Christmas song?
Yeah. Fairy Tale in New
Fairy Tale
York.
Yeah. That's one of the best Christmas songs ever.
I agree.
We all agree. And Kirsty McCall.
Now I agree.
What
I
a
will agree.
badass
Rachel and I
song.
will agree on this. I hate when, that's covered in a lot of like TV shows and celebrities cover it, and they always replace the term faggot.
Don't replace that word.
Now, in this course of the song, it works in the course of the song. I understand the negativity. It's kind of like
cheap, lousy faggot. It
Yeah,
goes like that.
it's from the it makes sense in that show. I mean, in that song.
This is incredible. We got a world premiere coming in right now. I'm going to go get it. This is incredible. This is, oh my God. This is from my friend Wade to us. Thank you, Wade. Here we go.
Fill my sock with candy, bright and shiny toys. You wanna make me happy and fill my heart with joy. Then the Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back. Fill my sock with candy, bright and shiny toys.
All right, we get it.
You wanna make me happy and fill my heart with joy. Then the Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back. Fill my sock with
I love it. Isn't she gorgeous? Like,
Hey,
this
Vinyl
is-
Dale, I have a question. Vinyl Dale, is that true that this channel only shows greatest hits records?
Okay.
It's definitely its choice. It's interesting.
Whoa. Who's only showing greatest hits records?
It must be
What
Star
vinyl
Power. It
committee
must be
member
Star-
only shares greatest hit records?
Is it Star Power? I don't think I subscribe to his channel. I don't know.
Well, Star Power doesn't do live streams. So which one of our people?
Yeah, who does greatest hits records only?
No,
I mean,
he
there are a
said-
lot of greatest hits records, so you could go on for a long time, and
warrant
honestly.
a YouTube VC channel. Nobody's doing it. He's just saying, should there be one?
Oh,
A greatest
actually,
hits. VC.
actually,
Marty, I'm coming for you. Marty, I'm coming.
actually, that would be interesting. There's a lot of greatest hits and best of records. So,
Well, K-Tel. Who was it used to collect K-Tel?
oh,
Hey,
that's
no, that was the 22 explosive hits kid.
did he die? What happened?
He
to him?
was killed. He was
Oh
killed.
no, really?
Yeah, that guy who used to the little K-Tel guy. I believe he's just,
Wait, hold on.
I
Rachel,
gifted-
hold
Yeah,
on.
Rob.
I haven't chatted. I haven't said anything in a long time.
Yes, Rob.
Sue and Rachel had a little meeting, and they decided to replace him with Marty.
That's too bad. He was killed. I didn't know that. I gifted him.
He wasn't killed. Calm down.
Or he died.
What happened to him?
No, here's what I think happened.
Okay, here we go.
It was JJ because Rachel said it in a certain way. But it was figured out he had an addiction problem, and he went to deal with it.
You know, a lot of people get addicted to porn because Playboy articles can be a gateway. Okay.
Everyone hold your palms up.
He was a laser disc guy, and I actually gifted him the Beatles anthology on Laserdisc.
You're regretting that decision now,
am.
aren't you?
I am.
Now, somebody said that he did not die.
He didn't die, but he kind of had a fall from
His career died. Okay. It's a figure
Well,
of
Rachel,
speech.
you're
here.
spreading lies about people.
What?
He was?
Lies.
Actually, Jen has been around at DJ Trish. Jen's Addiction has been around for a while. Her channel is excellent. She's been around for about a half a year. It's a good channel. Jen's Addiction.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Marty, a couple of great quick questions. First of all, incredible Irish mug, the luck of the Irish. Us Irish, we love it. And even Indian type Irish.
Are you talking about this
Love it.
mug?
Yeah, they say Irish.
Feckin' legit.
Feckin' legit.
Now, I want to thank.
And you got green Orioles. I
thank
love
him-
green
wait.
Orioles.
I thanked him privately, but I want to thank him publicly. Marty, you little
Okay,
devil.
what happened? Now, what did Marty set you up?
He
or
sent me a
what- or what?
Hanukkah gift. Do I have it here? He sent me a copy of the worst Elton John record ever made.
Oh.
And that is Blue Moves.
Okay.
He knows how much I hate that record. Every 10 years, I pick up a copy thinking, oh, it can't be that bad. And every time I play it, I haven't played it this time yet. I just hate it. There's like 3 or 4 good songs, and that's it.
Is there that many?
Yeah, 2 maybe. Okay.
I have actually 2 copies. I
Do you
just
like
about
it?
sent you.
Do you like the record?
No. I mean, it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Marty,
I just about sent you 2 copies.
Rachel's
though.
good friend Darren loved that record. Loves
Aaron
that.
Crawford.
Is there a hit song on it?
I don't
I think we
so.
all have best friends in our community. Mine's got to be Darren Crawford. But Marty, when we turn to the exciting world of what the Europeans call baseball, are you excited about this Alonso kid coming into the Orioles camp? And the Red Sox blew it. They don't have the pockets to bring him in. So you guys won the lotto.
That's right. That's why I'm wearing my St. Patrick's Day.
But that guy paid a lot of money.
That guy.
They could pay the guy a lot of money, right? The Orioles just paid the guy a lot of money.
Yeah, they paid up for him. He's a 5-time All-Star from the Mets. He doesn't have a huge batting average, but he's really good, and I'm excited to. They have Ryan Mountcastle. Sorry, this is getting into the weeds, but I am excited about the O's. Chuck's excited, and Rob, I got this hat in Camden Yards.
He's wearing his forward, Rob.
They were playing the Nationals back in 2015. I was there on my birthday, and they won it with a walk-off home run on my birthday.
Nice.
It was really fun.
Jesse, can you speak to this? Agreed, unfortunately, only invites others who blow smoke up his arse. Most of them seem to be over that side of the pond.
Who is that?
Criticism about you.
Who is he referring to?
This is Simon Vinaldale, one of the great channels, veteran Vinyl Committee member.
What about it?
He's saying that there's a lot of smoke being blown up arses.
Who is it referring to?
Is that important? Is that really important when you've got?
Yeah, it is, because not everyone's
explosive comment of this nature.
I like to meet any vinyl person. I've met a lot of people, even people that we don't maybe get along or know very well.
Okay, yeah.
They come to Seattle, or I've been in other cities. I would, if I was next time I go to England again, I would love to meet Simon also.
Marty, have you had an unfortunate vinyl community hookup? Has that occurred to you? Yeah, has that happened?
No, I was going to say Mazzy is very welcoming. He let me be the little spoon. I had a great 24 hours with Mazzy. It was really fun. We had a good
Who?
time.
What? Where? When?
Did we do coke together? What's going on?
No. You know what? Here's the deal with. I felt bad. I went to Mazzy's and Kimbo came and hang out, and I had a little too much. Oh. And Mazzy and I, it was like 8:00, 8:30, and we're listening to. Kimbo left, and we're just kind of hanging out. And
hold on, this is getting good, Harry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, hopefully I hit it well, Mazzy. I was hammered. I was hammered.
Did I let you drive home?
No. This was the night before I left. Kimbo, we hung out with Kimbo.
This is the night you guys made love, damn it.
Now we know the answer to who would bang anyone.
Holy, so we're getting to it, Harry.
Kimbo left. We were hanging out. It was only like 8:30, and we were listening to. I don't know what record we were listening to, but we were listening. I was sitting in front of his speakers, and he was on the couch, and we were just sitting there chilling. And I was just like, I felt. And then Mazzy said something like, I don't know. It was like 8:30 or 9, and Mazzy was like,
"Let me slip into something like more comfortable."
I think that's sort of like that's a wrap, And I was like, yes, he said it. And then we just went to bed. It was awesome. I went to my own room, but it was fun. I had a good time. But Mazzy,
that's a wrap.
Well, I had to butter him up before I sold him the Humming Guru.
Yeah. That was great.
You mean lube him up?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was it was a great 24 hours with Mazzy.
Come on, Rob,
I had a really good time
on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, Harry, I'm tuning you out. I don't want to interrupt what you're saying.
But it was drunk love. Absolutely. I was hammered.
We had a good time.
There's so much happening going on. Who's Welsh?
Hey, hold on, Rachel.
Rachel,
note to self: don't have Marty stay the night over.
Right.
So it could get intimate.
Rob, in June. I'm riding the motorcycle down the coast. I want to have a day on the town with the BC guys who go record shopping and stuff like that.
How are you going to carry everything back with you?
He puts on. He's got a little rat trap.
I'm gonna leave one of my saddlebags on my bike. I'm gonna leave empty. I can fit about 30 records.
Let me say this. I think we all judge whether we do it outspokenly or not. Other vinyl community, we have an opinion of them, but sometimes
buggery is okay in San Francisco. It's legal.
Yeah. But like with the Manchester guy, right? With Rob Walker.
Rob Walker.
He seems like a kind of a dick, kind of that low key. humor, Manchester humor. But when I met him in person, we had a great time. He's still like that. But we had a great time together. We hung out a whole day on our own, separately from the group. And it was great. And then after, he became a dick again to me on here. So I understand him, and we get along, I think.
And you understand.
And he reached out to me when we were talking about John's digital gramophone, his upcoming operation, which was seemingly successful.
Rob has got he's got a heart of gold.
Yeah, he reached out to me and asked me, and Rob Walker has a good heart.
What is happening with the Marty show? Marty, you got a show later today? This morning?
Yeah, but I can delay it just a little bit if you want to hang out or whatever.
Well, we're gonna shut down pretty quick, but go ahead, Rob. I saw that.
Well, yeah, where does Rob Walker keep that heart?
Well, in his chest. I mean, he's got.
Rachel, when are you going to go on Marty's and do part 2 of the follow-up interview to Susie's, which I thought
I told Marty, I said, you got to schedule it. You just need to schedule it.
So here's the deal. Rochelle just left an hour ago for Ireland. She's going to be gone a month. So I'm by myself for a month. And hopefully this next month, Rach, we can do that. You want to do that? Let's
do it. I'll talk to you. I'll come on and we'll talk and we'll rap.
All right.
I'll bring records and we'll rap.
Yeah. Get into the nitty gritty.
1974 and Mennonites.
Yes.
I have a comment for Rob. Rob, you need to check out High Voltage's website. They got a ton of OG jazz.
Yeah, but they overcharge for it, right?
Well, I mean, at least look and see. There might be something out because they put their used records on their website.
Now, Marty, do you have a guest scheduled?
No guest. You know, I'm kind of inspired by the CD showing today. So I have about 300 or 400 CDs from back in the day, and I dug out a handful of them to show on my show. The ones that were some of them that are important to me.
Do you buy them from 1974 only?
No, I have no CDs from 74.
Hard. Harry, you used to have a record store. You know how difficult it is to get from CDs from 1974. There's not a lot of them.
No,
there wasn't a lot made in 1974.
I don't have any even 74 albums from 74. Yeah, I don't. I may have one or two, but I don't think so. Most of them are 90s and 2000s.
No interviews for Sue. She's frightened.
I got Sue already.
That was good. No, there was good reports on that. People enjoy hearing from.
Yeah, everybody. It's their favorite. It's their favorite. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, it was a good one. Well, of course, and your own lovely Rochelle, and just I wish it were the best because you still got family in Ireland.
I do. My sister's over there. She's going to stay, and my folks are in there. My folks have a place over there in Downpatrick. So
I'll send you a postcard, Marty, from Ireland. Okay.
There you go.
Has your sister developed any inclination towards a slightly Irish way of speaking? Because American accents are so bland that when you get around those English types in Irish,
she has.
I'll go get you a wee bit of milk for you, Marty.
She's been there 25 years, and she has 4 Irish children that are.
So there's going to be a wee bit of that happening.
Yeah. Wait. Where did she get them from?
Exactly, from her womb.
From the Blarney Stone.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been waiting for this a long time. Vinyl Dale, Simon, and Massey are finally reconciling after a long time of misunderstanding.
I don't understand what this.
I love this.
You keep saying he. Who is he? Who are you?
You're he. You're the reconciler. You're no longer a jerk.
I don't know.
Wait. Hold on.
Massey was seen as a
Rachel.
jerk.
If anyone needs to do an apologizing, it's not Mazzy, Rachel.
No,
that's the truth. That's the truth.
There's a gravitas.
I have.
There is a weight.
To be honest with you, if you're talking about me, whatever you crossed the line about years ago or months ago, I don't remember that shit. I move on. I don't.
Wait. Hold on. Again.
This is attacking Rob. Rob, you are what's known
Mazzy.
This is.
In my mind, this is Mazzy's worst quality: the need to feel he has to explain shit. Mazzy doesn't have to do it.
Hold grudges.
But Mazzy didn't do anything wrong.
I know.
Here's the deal.
I don't
Mazzy's always been
talking about.
Can I finish? Mazzy's always been Mazzy. The other person has gone on a negative spree, complaining about everything. That's all.
I want to respond. This is David Atkinson.
Hold on, David Atkinson. Did you promote
the man himself?
Okay, promote, Mazzy.
David, about an hour ago on this stream, I mentioned your tag we went through the questions. I applaud the questions. I'm promoting the tag too. I'll do it between the holidays.
I'm going to do it today.
But I would say that my only, as a somewhat of a oldster here now, compared to some, but not the long-term people, I think you should make people subscribe. You should use it as a rallying cry for your channel.
But is this the official vinyl tag?
It's the official one. We're all
it's
going
gonna
to
be
do it.
official. I will anoint it official.
Oh, there you go. I think David says then not very official, but yeah.
Once Massey does it, it's all
But why
official.
not?
Yeah,
Why
no,
not?
for sure, for sure.
Why
Somebody's
not?
got to
He
do it.
put the work in.
Yeah.
He waited to the halfway through the month. He said a few weeks ago he was going to do this.
I'm excited.
He's got a selfie stick. Why not? He's from Newcastle. Newcastle Nut Brown Ale is one of my favorite beers.
It's not called Newcastle Nut Brown Ale. It's
Okay,
Newcastle.
Massey, there's
It's
some
not called
trouble
New.
for you.
Oh, hold on. Mazzy is such a fake person.
It's
not called Nut Brown Ale.
What's it called?
It's not
Newcastle Brown Ale.
John Barleycorn.
But I thought there was I think there's a Newcastle Nut Brown Ale.
I don't know. The only Nut Brown is you.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
Newcastle
everybody
Nut
got
Brown
involved
Ale,
in
I
Vinyl
gotta
Tag.
say.
Support David. The other thing is I want you to support Marty because Marty's got to go live. He's got
All
a
right.
show. He's got
Okay. I added the nut. I'm sorry. Okay.
There was a nut added in.
Is there a way that Marty can do his live stream and
Simulcast.
actually this be part of it until you're gone?
Okay, look at this.
I
Okay,
can get the
read
hell
the
out
chat.
of
Well,
No,
we
I
don't
mean,
know when
can
someone
he
says
share it
me.
and then run two at once.
Who is
There
it?
you go.
Who is he talking about?
Okay, we want to know who Simon's actually
For the
talking
love of God, if you're going to make a comment like that, put who he's talking about. Because unless
You
you're
know,
reading-
Mazzy, you know.
when you're reading the
You
stuff,
know,
you don't
Mazzy.
see. So put the fucking name in it.
This. I was afraid this was going to happen. It's a subplot to the show that the young children are talking about.
If you're
All the
not
English-
following, when you're up here, you can't follow the whole stream. Okay,
it's
the
so
fact.
difficult.
So name the fucking person
Okay, I love this comment. Massey is correct for one.
for once. Thank you, Herc.
Wait, Rachel. I have a rule on my live stream. Maybe you want to implement it.
I want to hear your rule, Rob.
Is you have to treat every comment you make as its own individual thing. You need to put it in context.
Exactly.
So if
I
you're
agree with
saying
Rob.
Mazzy is right, well, obviously that's not true.
No.
So what was he right about in
Okay,
your
he's talking
estimation?
about the Vinyl Man. Who the fuck is the Vinyl
We're
Man?
talking
Nobody-
about Chris Mann.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
That's why they daren't
Does anybody
involve
on this
us.
panel? Does anybody on this panel know who?
They
Chris Mann
daren't involve us. Okay,
I don't
Harry,
know
I
who
love
that is.
Look how
You know that
exciting.
that
They
name
daren't.
is like that name's like a generic name. It
Chris
could be
Mann.
anybody's name.
Chris Mann is one of the most powerful voices
Well,
in the
Rachel,
vinyl community that people
Rachel,
don't know.
I just got a message.
Who
I
is
just
it,
got a
Chris
message.
Mann?
Actually, yes. You want to hear it?
I'd love to hear Chris. Well, how are you?
This is Chris Mann, and I'm announcing my 2025 vinyl
Chris
tag.
Mann has just announced the 2026 vinyl tag.
Yes.
Holy smokes.
I gotta
Princess-
I gotta fly. All four of my
Okay,
watchers
we
are
all,
waiting
we
for
all
me.
got to get the hell out of here, Marty. Marty, I love
Wait,
you.
wait. Hold on,
Oh.
Marty.
Hold on, Marty.
One of them is flying to Ireland.
I know, right?
All right.
All three. Sorry, all three
You're-
of my watchers are.
Okay.
are waiting
Is
for
she
me.
taking your daughters?
Yes, two of my daughters are going. Number 3 and number 4 are going too.
Wow. Seriously, what are you gonna do? Like the saddest holiday to be alone?
I know, right? Hopefully, I'll be driving truck a lot. We've got some warehouser contracts and stuff, so hopefully, I'll get some good
Well,
overtime.
hopefully you don't have to come up here. There's a lot of damage up here.
There's a
Well,
lot of damage.
I'll be
Like-
hanging out with my VC friends while she's gone. It'll be good. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God.
See you guys.
Yeah,
Bye, everybody from